muted.
Showtime. Now we're live, I reckon.
We're live.
We are live.
We are live. Here, I like to pull it up on my phone too.
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, I
right
have
now.
it up. I have it up for chat purposes.
Yeah, that's why I always do mine too.
Oh, here, hold on. Give me a second. I gotta change something real quick.
What are you doing? What have you done? Oh my god!
I have to change the subscriber time
Oh,
because I had it set. Hold on.
See for the chat.
because of the other people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Your biggest fans.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Shoot, I don't remember where to go to do this. Hold on.
Well, let's see here. Anthony is in here. Seth is in here. Jess is in here. She was here before we were.
Yes. Anthony, hello, Seth.
I guess y'all
What's
can
up,
hear us
everybody?
okay.
What up? What up? Past my bedtime.
Live.
Susan is
Oh.
here. Evelyn.
It's going to be riveting content for a drive. Just don't start crying or something. Or do, but be careful. Unless you're not driving.
Jess is on the way to work. That stinks this late.
On the way to
late for
work.
us.
It's 9 p.m. That's horrible.
Yeah, that right.
That's
Well,
horrible.
It's 6 for her, I think. So
Still,
yeah.
work is a morning activity.
Jade wanted to say hello.
Who is this one?
This is one of our cats that we now have.
You got two, right?
Yeah, it makes my eyes water, but she kept clawing my leg. So I'm like, okay, now that I'm highly allergic to them, so
Yeah.
like
Did you
I'm gonna
pop the
touch my
meds at
eyes.
least?
Huh?
Did you pop the meds at least?
Yeah, I take allergy meds every
All right,
morning.
good.
Well, just don't wake up in the morning and like wash your face off and think you have a towel when it's a cat instead, and you're like,
Yeah, I keep. In fact, let me go get my Germex real quick because if I do that, then I'm fine.
Yeah, it's 9 here, and I'm
Susan
like,
said
all right,
8 p.m. here, but
bedtime.
already tired. Susan, you go
I'm
off.
ready for bed. No, I took a nap earlier. I'm good. I think I took 2 naps today, like a madman.
Wow.
I had 2 fantasy drafts, so I woke up, napped, drafted, woke up, drafted again, and then nap. There were 2 naps somewhere in there. I don't know. Schedules.
Did you figure it out, Jeremy?
I don't know what
I don't remember where it's at.
Oh, what, the subscriber thing?
I have it set so that you can't chat if you haven't been subscribed for less than a week.
Well, I know there's 13 people in here.
That's probably fine then.
Because the troll thing was like so bad, I was like, dude, screw it.
Send them to me. Send it my way.
So I don't know how to change it back. I don't remember where to go.
It's probably in
Did you look at the settings area down there?
yeah, something.
Yeah, it's not in there.
Interesting. It could have also changed from the time you started it to now, because all these apps be changing.
Yeah, I thought maybe it was with the actual live stream too, but I don't see anything.
One this morning, man. I can't imagine being past 1 anymore. I'm
Oh
old.
no, I'm sawing logs at 1 o'clock.
Counting sheep. What's up, Mike?
Yeah. Well,
Mike, big worm.
I'm sure the people that are in here have probably been subscribed for more than a week. At least
considering we just started posting again, yeah, probably. Taylor's coming. She just, we decided to feed our kids. So
Why would you do that?
yeah, I don't know. So
I told you, just duct tape them to the wall. They'll be okay.
yeah, duct tape and chicken nuggets.
Hey, that'll shut me up too. So, I mean, I'm kind of into it.
Hey, we went to I ran to Taco Bell real quick, but first I offered to go to McDonald's and get a 20-piece nugget, and Taylor's like, I want more than just nuggets. I was like, what are you talking about?
Nugs are life.
Yeah, 20-piece nuggets, fine.
So you got the Taco Bell nuggets then?
I got
Those are good.
a quesadilla,
Those are really good.
and half of it was all crusty chicken. It was gross.
Wait. Taco Bell has chicken nuggets?
They
Yep.
do.
They're
They're
so
like coated
good.
in like tortilla.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
and the bell sauce, really good.
Well, ours is also a KFC too, so
Of course, naturally.
Yeah.
I feel like they're like peanut butter and jelly. You know.
yeah. Anymore, they belong together. They're like Travis
Absolutely.
Kelce and Taylor Swift.
Ugh.
That's a love story I'm into. I'm talking about KFC and Taco Bell. So are people going to come on, or is it just going to be us four?
I know Erin said she wanted to.
Yeah, I know there was people that talked about wanting to pop on here and have a chat, share some memories.
I think a few people at the moment are on doing whatnot shows, so they'll probably come in later.
So yeah, if anybody wants to, and if anybody is a new subscriber and they want to chat, let me know and I'll put a little more effort into trying to find where the settings
Let me
are.
see if I can find it. I'll mess around. You talk. I'll mess around. And
Because
see if
it was, I had it set to you had to be subscribed for a week because we were having so many issues on our other when we were doing lives more regularly.
Yeah.
That I was like, you know what, ain't no troll gonna stay dedicated for a week. So
Yeah, I mean, if they're a good troll, they will.
that's true. Some people are good at that. They're just natural trolls. But yeah, I don't know if anyone wants to jump in to say anything about Jeff, just let me know. Throw in the chat, or just I know Anthony mentioned maybe wanting to come on.
It didn't seem like he wanted to me. I tried to get him. I was like, come on.
Was he nervous?
Hey, hear me out. An interview with Anthony, but it's like those crime shows where like they can't show their face.
Like a silhouette.
Yeah. So
it could
he's
be like
just
Funko
sitting way in the
Pop
back.
bring on his hands.
Yeah.
He's in the chat.
I've always thought it'd be fun to do with Funko 411 too, because he just does his hands. So like have an interview with him where it's just a silhouette. Like,
I wonder if he's gonna get on camera for the auction. That would be huge.
That would be a big reveal.
Probably not, but he's gonna be with Brian, right?
Brian will be the first person to know what he looks like.
That's
well,
crazy.
besides family, like obviously.
Take a picture, like sneak a picture. I want to see.
Well, I told him I was going to take a picture of us together, but it would be just me and his hands.
I don't know if I want to see that picture. I don't know.
I told him during the stream if you wanted to get a little crazy, we could show a foot.
Ooh, hey, that'd be a big uptick in bookmarks right there.
Hey,
stop it.
Did you see? I just posted in the chat. Did y'all see how many bookmarks I have for that live stream now?
Yeah. When did that get scheduled? Today?
111.
Did that get scheduled today?
Yesterday.
Yep. That's crazy. That's great though.
Well, I think Savage and someone else sent a bunch of people over there.
Yeah, we got a lot of big names connected to it. It's gonna be great.
It went from 8 yesterday to 111, like 20 minutes ago.
If anybody hasn't bookmarked it yet,
I haven't. I need to.
I don't know where my screen is.
Actually, I might have. I don't remember.
I did, and I finally turned whatnot notifications back on, so I get notified when stuff happens.
I gotta check.
Look, Brian,
so if y'all were coming in and don't know about the charity auction, it's going to be October 21st. It's going to be dedicated to Jeff, but all proceeds will go to the Michael J. Fox Foundation. all tips, all everything will go to the Michael J. Fox. It will have us involved, either with donations or whatever. Um, Savage. I'm not even going to be able to name all these people.
There's a
Savage,
lot.
Raptor. Um, um, I just drew a blank. Pops with the Hoff. Pop and Duo. Professor Josh. Um, uh,
Janavo.
Jay Navo. Um,
Shit.
we invited Big Dex, and he just left the group. I don't know what the deal is there.
Group chats aren't for everyone.
This is true. But anyway, there's so many more that I can't even. The thanks to them.
Oh, and Funko 411, obviously. I don't know if you mentioned.
Well, yeah, Funko 411, but he's going to be here. So
Ralphie's.
Ralphie's, yep.
Ralphie's Funhouse, Curtis, they're all going to do something to where they're all sending stuff. Some people are making, some people are sending grails. Some people are sending autographs. There will be protos made. There will be customs. I mean, just, it's going to be crazy.
There's going to be, it's going to get wild.
Yeah, Logan, you thought, we had a lot going on when we did the last charity. This one, and with no Toys for Tots this year, this may be one of the biggest charity streams for the, so it's pretty amazing that we got this many people involved in this. And rumor is the fees may be waived through Whatnot. And
Awesome.
Rumor. We don't know yet. Probably. But
yeah, we don't know.
Can't promise anything, but
try
it.
We're just gonna try.
Savage is talking to Tristan Top Pops, and he will be involved in somehow too, probably. So we'll see how that goes. So
he also mentioned trying to having Dis do a giveaway.
I think there's going to be
requirements
3 giveaway streams, and they're all 3 go right at the same time.
And then they're just going to send everybody.
That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah.
And then my phone will break.
Yeah, keep that plugged in. Maybe it might overheat.
It will explode.
Brian's going to shut down Whatnot.
Yeah, definitely make sure you're. I remember during the first one, there was a little panic to find the charger.
I had to charge my phone during the stream.
Mm-hmm.
So
why not train your phone? Even like when we do like an hour and a half, 2 hour shows.
Oh yeah.
I'll be at 100% and I'll be at 40, and I'm like,
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I just
keep start at 100. I'll start at 100 and it'll be around 40 about every time I get done.
Oh. User.
Let's see here.
I'm trying to find this.
Seth said he will be sorely missed. Yes, Jeff will be missed, and this stream is basically, just about Jeff. I have talked to his brother Dan a few times. We talked voice chat, talking to him and looking at him. I got emotional, so I excused myself for a minute because he talks like Jeff, and they laugh exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm sure
and
that's.
He even looks a little bit like Jeff, so that was kind of hard there. I won't go into details of everything, but he, I asked if we could do this charity and send them money to help pay for the funeral. He said no. That Jeff was passionate about this charity, and he donated to them monthly. And he had an account set up, from what I understand, that monthly money went there. So he said, just do it for this charity because it's something that Jeff and Funko 411 Michael had already set up. Jeff had already bought his tickets to fly here to North Carolina to meet with Michael, and I was going to drive up there to see them, hang out with them for the day. And the date that we have set, which is October 21st, that is Back to the Future Day. We have it scheduled at 7:29 because on the West Coast it's 4:29, which is something to do with in the movie. I don't remember exactly. So we're doing it Eastern time, so we just set it at the 29, so it'll be 4:29 on the West Coast. Trying to think if I'm forgetting anything. Michael, Funko 411, he met with the people at the Michael J. Fox Foundation. They are sending him stuff to do giveaways with, and they're going to pay for the giveaways. So that won't come out of the what goes in the stream. The stream will be posted on their website.
Oh, that's awesome.
So yeah, so the charity auction will be on the Michael J. Fox Foundation website, and so that's pretty freaking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And they're sending over a lot of, I think they're sending over stickers and some stuff like that to also give away, and just different items. Let's see. Let's see here. So they gave Michael a specific special link to promote the event. They will send a free promo materials to give away. They will promote the event on their website and post it on their social media.
It's awesome.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, we got like we were talking about earlier. We got a lot of great people involved, including the foundation itself. It's a testament, really, to how good of a person we were dealing with here. Yeah, I mean, it's been crazy to see all this come together so fast, and all of this come together with pretty much everyone willing to do anything. It's definitely a testament to who Jeff was as a person, for sure. Mm-hmm. So it's great to see. I can't wait. I can't wait to see how it turns out.
I think it's going to be massive, and it's and so I'll get into the stories here in a minute, in case anybody else has stories. But hold on, I got people texting me asking me for the links to the.
Yeah, if anyone in the chat does want to come on and tell their own stories, we can definitely make that happen. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can't. I have absolutely no control over any of this, but someone can.
I have all control.
Hey, Taylor. Sorry, I'm just.
Hey, no, it's good.
I would definitely.
Hey, Jake.
Hey.
I would say, with everyone that's involved, I would plan on there being some pretty heavy stuff.
Oh yeah.
I would start saving.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or yeah, there's gonna be. I can almost guarantee we'll have some pretty serious grails.
Yeah, I mean, Savage is involved, so that alone.
Yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Exactly.
Yeah, Savage, J Navu, Ralphie's. I mean, all of them are going to send some pretty big stuff, I'm sure.
Yeah, I won't be able to compete. I'll send stuff, but I can't compete with them.
Yeah, not many can.
No way.
I mean, all the stuff I was selling in my show today won't compete with one thing they could send over. So
Yeah, it would take a lot. But again, I mean, it's great. Jeff's deal, like, he was always about giving back. He was always about gifting people things. He was always about raising money. So, like, it makes sense. It makes sense that all these people are coming together and trying to raise as much money as possible.
And I've seen him gift some crazy stuff. Like, I won't share the story, but Josh's story is one of the craziest gifts.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know if he's going to come on.
I'll wait for him to come on.
He said he was probably going to after his other live, yeah.
And it wasn't just about Jeff. I mean, everybody that's in here has. I guarantee you, everybody that's in here has gotten something from Jeff, regardless.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I would say
all of us.
Yeah.
I'm sure Evelyn's probably gotten something. Jess has probably gotten something. Seth, Anthony, and it's not just that he was. Not that. I mean, there was times where, I wasn't even talking to him. And I don't know if you can see it or not. This Marty McFly right here, that thing's over $500.
Oh, the plutonium? Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing something one day, and Jeff called me. He said, "Get in Curtis's show right now." And I said, "Well, can I use the bathroom first?" He said, "No."
No, go.
He said, "Get in the show right now." I said, "Okay." So I went and got in the show, and Curtis said, he said, "This is a gift from Jeff," and he showed me that pop. And I was like, "What the crap?" Curtis was blown away. I was blown away. I called Jeff afterwards, and I said, "Why did you do that?" He said, "Well, you're my friend." I said, "Jeff, that thing's over $500. I cannot pay you back for that." He said, "I never asked you to, did I?" I said, "But now I feel obligated to do something that great to pay you back." And he was like, "Your friendship is all I need. I don't want nothing else from you." So not long ago, I sent him some Back to the Future socks, a Back to the Future coffee cup, and a Back to the Future something else. And he called me and he was crying. And he said, "That's one of the best gifts I've gotten in a long time." And I said,
I remember Jeremy. And I. Yeah, go ahead.
I said it wasn't much. He said it doesn't have to be much. Just the thought that you did something, for me. And that's who Jeff was. He wasn't someone he never expected anything in return. And there had been times where I had sent him something, and he'd get mad at me for sending it. And he's like, He's like, "I don't want anything." I was like, "But I feel obligated that I have to send you something." And he said, "Your friendship is all I care about." And that's just the way he was.
Gift giving was definitely his love. I know people don't always believe in love language, but that's how he showed his love and appreciation for friends, and without getting into his family. I think that he looked at his friends as family, and that's how he showed his love and appreciation for friends. And like Brian said, I mean, he didn't want anything in return. Obviously, if you even sent him the smallest thing, like Brian said, he would get upset with you, but it's because he didn't want the gifts back. He didn't like receiving the gifts because he didn't want the attention for it. Sometimes he'd send you something he didn't even want. Like, he'd ask you not to post it in a video. Like, he didn't want the attention for it.
Right. That's what I was saying with me and Jeremy. We were talking to each other one day. We were like, I feel like we need to. I don't remember what it was after, but it might have been one of like your Pokemon streams or something. Maybe when that came about, it might have been. I think it was that. We talked to each other. We're like, we should do something. Like, I know he doesn't want that, but like, we just felt bad. We were like, we need to do something, even if it's small. Like, it's what we could do. I mean, we both looked for things that we could send him just to feel like we contributed something, like. But I'm almost positive he was like, "Why?" Like, he was like, "Why'd you send this?" I'm like, because I wanted to give you something. Like, you keep giving us stuff. Like, I don't know. He never asked for anything in return. That was just more of us being like, well, we should like, we should do something. It's just he was one of a kind, that guy, for sure.
Yep.
And that Jess just mentioned, he got the hey Michael Funko 411 is here. Jess just mentioned the Scare Glow here. Jeff bought me that from Jess, and I didn't know he was going to do it.
That whatnot gift button was made for Jeff.
Yeah.
It was.
Like,
Probably
and
why
they
they
took it away. Those bastards took it away.
That's
Yep.
probably why they took it away. They changed the name to the.
No
Jeff
one's using
button.
it anymore.
Yeah.
I still remember. Well, hold on. Let me grab it. I still remember when we first met, and this is not anything crazy at all, but this was my first giveaway win on Whatnot because he made a private stream.
Oh, that's right.
And told me to come into the stream, and it was Anthony. A couple other people were in there, and Jeff said enter the giveaway, and no one else was allowed to enter the giveaway, and he pulled the name, and I won my first Whatnot giveaway. And I remember picking this. I didn't know Jeff like very well at all. It was one of my first interactions, and I actually needed the common Yukon Cornelius, so I thought, well, there's no way that someone's going to give away chases. So I picked the Yukon thinking it's the common to finish my set, and they were all chases.
Yeah.
And that was my first interaction, and people probably remember Jeff's soda games when he would
all chase soda
all
games.
Chases. You never knew what round was going to be all chases, but this is the first thing that I was ever gifted from Jeff. So this is a special one.
You know, I've heard a lot of people say, and he would do this. He would go into people's streams, and he would text me, and he'd text others. But he'd text me and say, "Come over to this stream. It's their first stream," and he would buy something from them and say, you know, "Welcome to Whatnot. I hope the rest of your show goes well." And you know, I would tip or something like that. But he would just go into random streams that might have 1 to 5 people in it, and he would buy something. And I've been told that there's a wall in Jeff's house that has nothing but a bunch of stuff that he didn't even collect. He just bought it from people to help them out.
That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, he did that for me all the time. He would come into the stream. He would be like, he would basically point out the most expensive thing I had. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm going to buy that." And I'm like, are you sure? Like he did it with Pokemon, which he definitely didn't collect. He did it with Pops, which obviously he collected, but still, even they're like super expensive Pops. And I'm like, are you sure? I would always ask him, I'm like, are you sure are you sure about this? And every time he was like, yeah. I'm like, okay. All right. I always felt bad about it though. Like I know he wanted to do it, but I always felt bad about actually doing it.
Mm-hmm.
You know? But yeah, it was definitely some he's definitely got a lot of stuff over there.
Yeah.
I wish we could have seen that collection, you know? Like I would love to have seen that. But yeah, it's got to be nuts. Like it's got to be staggering.
Well, his brother said that they were going to hold on to his stuff from now and just kind of decide they weren't going to like. They're not going to like take it to a yard sale or nothing like that. They're going to hold on to it and go from there and decide what to do with it. But they weren't going to get rid of anything right now. So that's good because I'm sure he had some pretty expensive stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I know he has at least 2 of those plutonium Martys, and one of them is signed.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's great.
So,
yeah. Man. Yeah, I can't even imagine.
You know, even when it's not my birthday, I still watch it sometimes because I have it saved to my phone. The last year for my birthday, you know, me and the kids went to the Comic-Con, and I'm a big Ghostbusters fan, as you may know.
You? No.
Yeah, and Ernie Hudson was there from Ghostbusters, but I didn't get his autograph because I was kind of short on money, and I had the girls with me, and I wanted to make sure that I got them taken care of first. You know, I'll come later, but the kids always come first. And so for my birthday, Jeff had gotten in contact with whatever, and Ernie Hudson made a video wishing me a happy birthday, and they sent it over to me, and it was Ernie Hudson talking, the voice thing, or had his picture and everything.
Mhm.
And I look at that about every month too, because that's one of the best gifts I've ever had from anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he was just thoughtful, like he knew what we all liked. He made a point to know what we all liked, and any chance he got, I mean, he was like, he was doing what he could do,
Well, I mean, it's like when he found out about my mom, and then
Yep.
found out that how much she loved Wizard of Oz.
Mhm.
I mean, you probably saw the video, when what he gifted my mom. But when I told my mom about Jeff passing, she actually started to cry because she was like, the world lost probably one of the kindest human beings on the planet. I mean, she didn't really know Jeff. I mean, she
Right.
knew of him through me and stuff like that. But I mean, she's like, anybody that can do what he did for someone like me who he didn't even know, is definitely got a one-way ticket upstairs, because that's the kindest human being on the face of the planet. And like, I just can't even imagine like what he did, and for somebody who doesn't even know. And Brian, you talking about him just going into random streams is a testament to that. Like, first time sellers and stuff like that. I mean, obviously that's something that, we all could probably do for first time sellers, but nobody ever thinks about doing, and that just shows the Jeff's character.
Well, and I brought
he
this up
didn't
before too. There was many times that he had called me, and he said, "I just want to make sure you're on the phone with me because there's some homeless people over here, and I'm going to stop and ask them if they want food, and I want to make sure I got somebody on the phone with me so they'll know if I get attacked or shot or anything, somebody can contact somebody." But there's been many times I'd hear him say, "Hey, you hungry? You need something to eat?" He'd go to the drive-through and get it, take it back, and you always heard him say thank you, and he's like, "Well, be safe," and you know, just
Yeah.
I've done that. I've done stuff like that before too, but not to the extent that Jeff did it. There's things that Jeff did that made me want to be even a better person when it comes to helping others.
Yeah, it's definitely it was when we all found out. I mean, we all found out at the same time. It was pretty much at the same time, mostly. It was a day. I mean, it was a weird day. I mean, that's someone I personally have never experienced, like some, like, how do I put it? Internet friends, I guess. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I haven't experienced someone from the community like passing away like that. So in my world, I mean, I've seen it around, but in my world, I haven't really experienced it. And to have someone that like in the world and in our world was jarring. It was absolutely jarring. It was like a family member had passed away pretty much. And yeah, it was a tough day for a lot of people for sure.
Yeah.
It didn't seem real at first.
No.
Like what you said, like you've never actually physically met him.
Right.
And then to find that out, it just was not believable. And now as time passes and it just kind of settles in, like the emotions start to come a little more heavy because you realize like Jeff's not here anymore and we lost a friend.
Yep.
We have for y'all that are in here, so we have a group chat for all the people that's going to be involved in the charity. And we were all texting one day, and Jeff's icon showed up like he had seen what people had said, and my heart sunk. And then Jeff's icon started texting, and somebody, I don't know who it was, said, "This ish better not be a joke." But it was his brother. His brother had gotten he had gotten into yeah, Michael said that caught me off guard too.
Yeah.
His brother had gotten a hold of Jeff's account, and he was texting through Jeff's account, and that freaked a lot of people off, out in that that's cool that Dan reached out like that, and I guess we should have gave us a little bit of notice.
I think I had known, but only because I had seen the account comment on someone else's post, I believe. I don't remember who it was, but I had seen the account saying that that's who, like Dan, right? That's his brother's name.
Yeah.
I had seen that account posting that they were on that account, so I was like, oh, okay. So it wasn't as jarring for me, but I can understand for people who did not see that could be like, whoa, what is happening right now?
Yeah.
And we just wanted it to be like surprise. No.
And it's funny.
That's why
We added, Anthony added him because he was like, I want Jeff to be a part of this group, even though he's not here. And then, so it's Anthony's fault that we all had heart attacks. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good with blaming Anthony for it.
Oh yeah. Absolutely. I'm always good with that.
Yeah, there was part of me that was hoping that Jeff was just playing some sick joke and
some cruel prank.
I would have been equally irritated and equally happy about it.
I don't know. I think that's even a little too much. That would have been. Oh man, I don't even know how I would have reacted to that.
I don't know how I would have either, but.
Hey, Linda. Welcome in.
Oh, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, he touched a lot of people for sure. I mean, I feel like there's not a corner, like people that were when this all happened, when it went down, there were people reaching out to me like that I mean I hadn't heard of or from in forever. I'm like, oh, you knew Jeff too? Like, I'm like, yeah, he got around. that boy got around, and in a good way. In a good way.
And it's funny because people knew him from, being in the YouTube channels and stuff like that. But on Whatnot, people that did shows like Savage that had 300 to 400 people in a show knew him.
Yeah.
And people like Ginger Jordan, who usually has like 4 or 5 people in her stream, they all, there was no in between. It was the smallest sellers to the largest sellers all knew who Jeff was.
He didn't pick favorites, that's for sure.
No. But yeah, he I don't know how many times I can say it, but he was one of a kind, that guy. I mean, it's just no one will ever, in my opinion, no one will ever be able to hold a candle to anything he did. I mean, it's even if we try, I don't even think if we tried we could. But yeah, he was he was one of one.
And I would say that it wasn't just people he liked.
Yeah, it was a lot of people.
He would message me and be like, "Hey, I'm going to send this to this." I'm not going to say names or anything, but he would go in and just give to people that he knew didn't have the best intentions, and he just didn't care. He just wanted to help whoever he could, whenever he could. That was him.
Yeah.
And we talked about that a lot, like Logan mentioned love languages, and I believe in love languages. Like, I think everyone has a way that they express that, and Jeff's expression was definitely giving. That was his way of showing that he cared about you. And I mean even everybody in the chat has expressed that they've been gifted something in some way, whether it was a tip. I mean, there was many Whatnot shows where he'd tip $20, tell you guys have to buy Madeline a toy, or he'd tip $100, or he loved the buy it now section.
Yeah.
You just randomly would have a message pop up on your screen that Jeff bought something.
Yeah.
Or Jeff gifted something to someone. Freddie is Darth Maul.
Yeah.
Was one that surprised.
Yeah,
that was one
Michael-
of like the first big time gifts I ever saw Jeff give was the Freddy as Maul.
Yeah.
And I was surprised that he would do that. Like, it's crazy.
Michael said the thing about Jeff was that he did all of these things, kind things, quietly behind the scenes.
Yep.
He was like a prowler, man. He would go in and buy something, and it would show up at your doorstep or something, and you not even know he did it.
Never asked for recognition, never did YouTube or anything, never posted on Instagram about it. Like, he was doing this for the love of the game, baby. And man, yeah, I respect it. I respect it.
Speaking of YouTube, he loved doing these lives.
Yeah.
I remember how hard it was to get him to do the first one, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He fought us for the longest time to do it, and once he did it, he loved it. But
Yeah.
And then he never
that was
wanted to stop.
anxiety, but yeah,
Yeah.
and he wanted to do it
Jeff
all
was
the
there
time.
for a while. He was like, "We should do a live tomorrow." And we're like, "It's like tomorrow is Tuesday, and all of us are working. And as soon as you get off work, let's do a live." I was like, "Jeff, I got to shower and
Yeah,
we're doing tomorrow
You
at
got
this
stuff to
time."
do,
And I'm
brother.
like,
I remember he would always get after us when we were trying to pick days to do lives, and he'd
pick
be
a
like,
day.
"Well, if we're gonna do it, we need to just commit to doing it." And
Yeah.
it was challenging, but his passion for it was like once he got on camera, it was like
he
man,
loved it.
you couldn't get him away from it.
and he didn't say much in the
No.
live, but he just liked to sit there and watch and
He liked to be present.
see
Yeah.
what people was saying, and I don't know.
Yeah, I love the fact that we have those we can look back on. Because I know one was on our channel. I think Jeremy. I think one's on yours. That
Yeah.
he was on. I think Brian, you got one on yours. So we all got those that we can look back on where Jeff was on them, and yeah, I just love the fact that they're there. Because yeah, like you said, he didn't really say much, but when he did, when he got on topic that he loved, oh yeah, he would go. But yeah, it was so funny to him fighting us and fighting us and fighting us, and then he just was hooked.
He was a fighter. Me and Brian, I feel like, know that more than a lot of people. And he definitely had his stubborn tendencies and his fighting spirit, but it definitely added for a little pizzazz. I'll tell you that much. And we never I would never say we got mad at each other, but we definitely went at it a couple times.
It's like family.
Yeah, I mean, exactly. It's like bickering or whatever, but that doesn't mean it was a bad thing. It's just someone needed to do it, someone needed to take that blow.
Yeah.
Usually it was me or Brian.
He would go radio silent sometimes. I remember a few times when he always had an anxiety about a sense of belonging. I'm not sure how to word it. He always doubted if he belonged. I would always tell him yes. And finally one day I told him Jeff, I'm not going to tell you again that you do, that you are our friend and you belong in this group. And I said,
was
I'm
always
not gonna
asking.
beg for your friendship. And after I told him that, he never brought it up again.
Yeah.
And I just had to tell him we're not gonna beg for your friendship. We are your friends. And he, after that, he was fine.
Yeah, there were definitely a lot of those conversations. Are we still friends? Are we good? And yeah, brother. We're good. It's fine. After we would go at it, and he's like, are we good? And I'm like, yeah, we're fine. It's fine. But yeah, I mean,
Jess says she's got to go into work. Have a good one, Jess. I appreciate it. I appreciate Jess messaged me earlier and said if there's anything, if I needed, she would get on Amazon and send packing and stuff like that stuff to me if I needed anything. So I appreciate her and asking that, and her support in this as well.
Yeah, thanks, Jess.
yeah, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by.
Have a good night
day
at work.
or
Yeah.
good night at work. Going into work right now would be
Man,
crazy.
night shifts. Oh, can't do them.
No.
Yeah, I mean,
I did third shift one time, and I was like, I'll never do that again. Because you know me, 9 o'clock, I'm ready to go to bed.
Yeah,
Surprised you're still awake.
I know. When I saw the time, I was like, Brian, you good?
Yeah. Hey, he
Past
went to
my
bed at
bedtime.
midnight last night, so
Oh,
Whoa.
snap.
Whoa.
Me and my oldest daughter spent the night here last night, so she had me up past midnight. So, and
Lex
since
will
there's
be
no
home.
spare bedroom in here anymore, because her bedroom used to be the Funko room.
Are you in it right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She slept in my bed, and I slept in the chair. So, but I did the same thing when Logan and Lexi stayed too. So, but they kicked me out. They
Don't even. We begged you to sleep in your bed, and we would sleep in the recliners, and you wouldn't let us.
If I ever come down, I'm finding a hotel.
Well, we didn't know until we got
Yeah.
there. Well, I mean, he told us, but I was like, I can talk him out of it, and there was no talk him out of it.
I don't know. There's probably no hotels within an hour anyway.
It's actually a bigger city than I thought.
Is it?
There's some.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
hotels or motels?
Both.
Motels scare me.
Yeah,
I found a
motels
used
are,
Q-tip in one once. People were living there.
especially if the sign says hourly rates,
No,
walk away. Just keep driving.
Depends on what you're there for, Jeremy. Depends on what you're there for. Sometimes that's what you're looking for. Maybe you'll be paying 2 hourly rates.
Lex won't
Yeah,
be home
plenty of
till
woods,
like
pick
3
10.
a.m. tonight.
What?
Yeah, she won't even be home till probably 3. She's at a Bop to the Top.
What the hell does that mean?
It is a they do Disney Channel songs apparently.
I forget that she's like 12.
Well, they do. No, it's like High School Musical and like the throwback original Disney Channel stuff. It's like a 21 and up event, and they do all like the old school, original Disney Channel music. And she took her little sister to it.
Oh,
She's in
all right.
North
She's not
Carolina.
going along.
I think she's in Fayetteville.
Huh.
But
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
I think so. I don't know. It took her 4 hours to get there.
Jeez.
Yeah, Fayetteville, North Carolina.
But yeah, and so she was watching High School Musical before she left today.
I feel like that's a regular activity.
I've never
Anyway.
seen High School Musical.
I've been in that musical.
Oh snap!
Not me.
I have not been in any musicals. I have no musical talent whatsoever.
Me either.
Michael said that she's right close to where he lives.
Oh
Are you
really?
a North Carolina guy?
You know, I thought about moving to North Carolina once, and then Brian started sharing all the crazy weather there.
That made me want to go more.
You asked me with the widows.
The spiders and snakes and the
Oh, I like
weather.
that.
It's almost
sorry.
like Texas.
Just kidding. She's in Asheville, wherever that is.
That's also
It's in the mountains.
I think, too.
Yeah.
I would love to live there. I go there quite often.
Yeah, she had to go through Tennessee first. I didn't know that.
Well,
Well,
there's a
you're
little
only
peak.
10, I see.
There's a little peak
Yeah.
right there. Yeah.
North Carolina's weird to me.
I've never been. I haven't even driven through it.
Beautiful state.
You have to say that.
No, I don't have to. But we got mountains
No,
on one side. We got some of the best mountains on one side, and we got the beach on the other. So
Brian's town is like the most confusing town ever. Like where he lives is like the middle of nowhere country, and then within like not even 5 minutes, all of a sudden you're in like a city.
Interesting.
Or
Huh.
yeah, I was like, what the heck just happened? We're on like a 12-lane highway all of a sudden, and we're
That's
5 minutes from the house. I was so confused. I was like, this is how you're always at all these stores with Pops.
Is
Like,
it
I
near
thought you
like
lived in the middle
Charlotte or
of
something?
nowhere.
I'm trying to think of what big city is around there.
Well, it's not
No,
like a huge
Charlotte's
city,
not-
but
Charlotte's further south. Charlotte's almost in South Carolina. That's about an hour drive.
yeah.
Yeah,
I just
I'm not
wouldn't
good with
expect like a
geography.
12-lane highway from 5 minutes from his house.
I barely know where I am most of the time. To be
When you
honest,
sneeze and you fall out of New Hampshire.
that's so true. That's so true. You can go. I'm pretty sure it takes like maybe 2 hours max to like drive the whole thing. Maybe 3. Like from top to bottom. I think it's 3. I know the new place we just got is 2 hours away, and that's pretty close to that's like the mountains. So I don't know how close to Canada it is. I'd have to check. But yeah, that's up
Canada
there.
was that close.
I think we're like at the tip, like at the very tip. It's nowhere good in Canada. Like, it's nowhere you'd want to go. Or maybe my geography's off again. I think we touched Canada.
We were just by Canada yesterday.
For what? Oh yeah, you showed the border.
Yeah, we went to a convention that was right on the Canadian border, like right under the Blue Water Bridge, like that crosses over to Canada. It's freaking me out. I don't like bridges. It's like just watching those semis drive over. I was
I
like,
told her
man,
we should have brought our passports, and just to experience going to Canada and back.
Never been to Canada?
No.
no,
Yeah, you should go.
Yeah, y'all
Look
live
at it right there.
pretty close. Yeah,
I'd end up getting arrested somehow for some reason.
just somehow.
Suspicious looking,
Brother, I've been there more than once and I haven't been arrested, so you're good.
Yeah, I don't. It used to be that you didn't have to have a passport to go to Canada, but then they changed it, and
If
The very
bridges
tip touches
freak you
Montreal.
Chesapeake Bay Bridge tunnel would probably really freak you out. In Virginia, it's the one where it's like bridge, and then you go under the water, and then bridge,
Oh, that would be cool.
bridge.
Sounds horrible.
You should look it up online. It's really cool, but also I'm like,
I've seen it.
how did they do this? Like, it doesn't make sense. It's really long.
no thanks.
I think going underwater is worse.
I would
Okay.
much rather be on a bridge than underwater. Yeah, like under. I mean, at least if the bridge collapses, you have a little bit of a chance to live. But if the tunnel collapses, there's like no chance.
No, that sucker
It's
springs a leak, you're toast.
17.6 miles long, and it connects the eastern shore with the mainland.
No.
It looks like this. So you randomly
Yeah,
you're
I've
on the
seen that.
bridge, and then you go under the water.
Oh, it's
and back
awful.
on
It's
the
it's a bridge and then underwater. Oh no.
Yeah, you do that
It's
like
the
4 or
worst of
5
both
times.
worlds.
Yeah, you do it
No
like
way.
4 or 5 times total.
I
No.
hate it.
I'd do it.
Yeah, Travis is close to Canada.
Yeah, he's in New York. Yeah,
Yeah, Buffalo.
New York.
That's like.
Brian, how long are you accepting to go back to the charity auction? In case anybody does want to send you something, how long are you going to accept donations still?
I guess up until 2 days before.
You
I
got
just
list
need
everything?
to just make sure I need to get them in the, get them in there, and I will post the PO box address on my Instagram and on YouTube. And if nobody has either, well, number one, you wouldn't be on here listening anyway.
True.
I would maybe put a disclaimer there too. Like, we don't know what kind of influx you're gonna have of like stuff. So like,
Yeah,
if
warn
you
your
start
post
getting
office.
if you start getting a ton of stuff and you got to cut it off, like,
Yeah, and I don't want like, worn socks or nothing sent either. So
Well, there go my plans.
man, I was gonna send you lots
Hey,
of.
weirdos on the internet pay big money for that, Brian. All right.
Brian
I
has.
done told you I'm gonna have to give me a GoFundMe for my feet.
He does. What? Never seen it. I don't watch
But-
Funko YouTube. Are you kidding me?
I
Do I
guess
need
we
to
can
say-
ask
Shut up, man.
Michael Funko 411 because you only have a PO box, right, Brian? So what if people want to send stuff like FedEx or UPS? Like,
Mm.
is it fine to send stuff to Michael? Like, since he's in here, I figured we could ask.
It's a good
Well, I mean,
thing
it
to
does-
ask. He's driving
doesn't-
to you, right?
Huh? Yeah.
He's driving to you.
Right.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, it would make some sense if he could accept things as well.
As a last resort,
Right.
preferred.
Like,
PO
if
I
someone
think
owns
everything
FedEx or
I
UPS.
think everything can go through. So, because when it comes to me, most times UPS, FedEx, they won't deliver to my house.
They won't deliver to PO boxes either.
Well, so if
They're not supposed to.
okay, so like when I got all this Funko stuff from that last sale, they say there's no safe place to leave it because I live in a curve. You
It's
see
a
that?
dangerous curve too.
And so they don't like to come in the bottom driveway because you can't see coming around the curve.
That makes sense.
So they'll just take it to the post office and leave it there, and I'll get a letter saying your package, there was no safe place. The package is at the post office.
Mm.
So almost 90% of stuff that's in a box that gets sent to my house, I have to go to the post office and pick it up.
Which is so funny because they won't let you ship to a PO box. They leave it at the post office.
Yeah. It's like, this is your
Gotta love
responsibility
UPS.
now.
Yeah.
That's silly. I don't know why. I don't know why they. Is it just because they're like rivals technically?
Pretty much.
Like,
Or I wonder if the post office can't handle the influx because they don't get paid for
yeah,
it.
maybe.
Yeah, the
You
post office is like, why would we accept that from you? We didn't make any money from it.
Right.
Money grab. All money grab.
Well, yeah, it's the government. They always need.
Most people have a way to send it through the post office, and if you go through pirate ship, the last two times I've used it, the postal service has been the cheaper of the two.
Yeah, which has been crazy
because UPS went up on their rates even through pirate ship.
They went up like double.
Yeah, unless it's like a huge box, the post office should be cheapest.
I feel like if you don't have if you have a UPS store closer than you have a post office, then something ain't right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you are shipping anything, definitely use pirate ship. Don't go to the post office directly, and don't go to
100%
directly because you're going to pay a lot more. I learned that the hard way.
And there is a post office not far from me, so if people had to send stuff there, I mean, I could always go to the post office, I mean, to the UPS. I can always go to UPS and pick it up.
Yeah. I mean, like Logan said, it really only makes sense to do UPS when it's like over a certain.
I think it's like 12.
Yeah, size or weight.
Yeah, I think they'll accept anything up to like 12 or 14 inches. I think it's 14.
And then most of the time, USPS will be cheaper now. But yeah, I think up to a certain weight, it makes more sense to do UPS. It's weird.
Even then, you can do the flat rate boxes.
True.
As long as it fits and they don't care what the weight is.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, that's what all those snacks, whatnot, people use is flat
I
rate.
can't believe I got duped on those.
My brother uses those for his knobs because they weigh. The knobs weigh a lot.
Sour punch straws.
I've never seen those. Santa edition?
Yeah, they expire in October. I bought them from Whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Me and Jeremy, I spent like an hour and a half just sitting at work watching a snack stream on Whatnot.
Yeah,
I
didn't know I had them either. And it was so funny just watching it and like seeing what was going to come next. Someone bought a box of 8 bottles of mustard for $1. It was my favorite thing. It was it was crazy.
8 bottles of
so
mustard.
much fun. Yeah, 8 bottles of mustard. It was great.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late.
What up?
How did your other stream go?
Oh, it was good. It was a lot of fun. Larry, Larry's a good guy. He said he was going to maybe stop in to pay his respects to Jeff too. So,
well, I stayed on as long as I could.
We ended the stream and then we ended up chatting about some other stuff for about 30 minutes. So, it took a little bit longer than expected. Yeah.
We'll forgive you this time.
Thank you, Father.
Yeah, but Jake, I didn't even know they had snack. I mean, I'm worried you get stuff that's like you. When did you get those Sour Patch Kids straws?
So they got them definitely. They're bulk overstock for like seasonal, right?
Yeah.
I got some Easter stuff as well. They all expire in October. Everything I got expires in October. Like you're not allowed to sell. You're not allowed to sell things that are expired.
Gotcha.
That's like a pretty. I mean, who knows if they do? But these guys didn't for this. But I don't know. I thought I just stumbled upon it. Like it was randomly in my feed. I was like, oh, they're trying to cover the fat guy portion of my name. So I'm like, okay, let's check this out. I was at work watching it for like an hour and a half, just wondering what the heck was going to come next. And the first one I saw was 8 bottles of mustard for $1. I was like, this is the best stream ever.
It's crazy.
They didn't even talk. It was a silent auction.
Yeah, they play like they have on the screen. It pops up. It goes like 3, 2, 1, and it's like Mario Kart music. Like,
it's great.
And then I paid like $6 for like dill pickle popcorn and like 3 bags of nerd
Taylor
clusters. I'm
Space.
excited for dill pickle popcorn, man.
Dill
Was it any
pickles
good?
is
Did you try
like
it?
in
I haven't
like,
got it yet.
trend right now.
I got mine a couple days ago.
Josh,
Well,
do
mine
you
was
have a-
chili lime. I was so sad. I thought it was cheddar. That's why I bought it. Chili lime popcorn. That's
We could
gross.
try it for the channel.
Josh, do you have a Papa Goss hat on?
Yeah, as my buddy that the podcast that I've been on, he made me this as a gift, and
That's
then I actually have merch now on the Movies That Make You podcast website. You can actually
cool.
go buy hats with my name, red beanies like my
course.
logo. But yeah, he found this site that it doesn't charge you anything to like create merch, and then whatever sells, you make like a few bucks from it or whatever. So
Yeah, it's probably what, like
Very nice.
T Public or something.
yeah, something. Yeah, but he was super excited to do it for me and Tommy as well. But we have merch on the Movies That Make You podcast website now, so that's
Hey.
kind of fun. But yeah, he sent me this one. This was like the first one he did, and it just has my logo and then it says Papa Goss on the side.
I might have to
Looks like
get
it's
me
well
one.
done.
Yeah, it was just really thoughtful. I was like, man, this is really cool. I don't want to be arrogant or anything, but it's cool to wear your logo on your head. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, when I was doing the podcast a lot, the wrestling podcast I have, I always wore our own stuff all the time. I was like, it's advertising, it's free advertising.
Yeah.
What do you guys
Josh?
want to catch me up real quick on
Yeah,
have you guys
we've
had
all-
anybody on?
We've all kind of went through our stories, and there were stories that we know that you wanted to add as well. And I don't know if you saw what was posted in the chat, but the charity stream now has 113, I think.
114 last I saw.
Bookmarks already.
Awesome.
So that's crazy.
No, that's great.
And that's just the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the people that have come together for all this is pretty. I mean, they're no slouches, and it's really amazing. I just know I don't have a ton of like crazy stories with Jeff, but you can tell that how much he meant to the community, not just the Funko community, just like the community in general. Like he's just so he would have done anything. He's done a lot for. I know just not our group in particular, but there's people who've reached out since he passed away that were just like, he really touched my life. Like even just saying hello and donating stuff to different auctions and showing up just randomly and just such. I've been saying it since he's been gone, but he was just the most selfless person that I have ever known for sure.
Yep.
Yes.
I did find this little. I was cleaning up my. I had a Mercari order that sold, and I was packing stuff up, and I found this whatnot packing slip, and it was. It must have been from whatever I bought from him last, but this was from Jeff, and it said you're awesome.
That's great.
Pretty cool. But yeah, and then I find little things here and there, and I'm like, my son. He sent my son these like sensory toys. They're like one has like balls that go around in a circle, and one has like sand that comes down in the thing. And my son's been playing with those a lot lately, so that's been kind of cool because I know Jeff got those for him. So just one of the many special things that he did. And I know Brian said it already before in previous things, but you'd be on the phone with him or Instagram messaging, and he'd be, buying food for a homeless guy and his dog. Or I remember he called me one time and he got out of his car and he's like, "Hey man, you hungry?" And he went and got the guy food, and then he said, "Oh, you got a dog?" He's like, "You want me to get you some food for that?" And he went into the store and got dog food, and just like he was doing that on a daily basis pretty much. So
Hey Logan, you catch that ghost upstairs?
No,
Your cat.
yeah, I don't like them.
Hey,
Anyway,
Logan,
sorry.
Logan, y'all are going to be moving soon. Do not take the ghost with you. Do not pack it
I
up.
I thought you
swear
were going to say don't take the cats. He might not.
The cat.
they might be
He
saying.
might not.
If you leave the cats, the ghost will come with you.
I might take the ghost instead.
You're not allergic to the ghost.
Exactly. They just get hyper like at this time of night every
Oh
night.
yeah. Yep.
Normally Lex will play with them around this time of night, and they're fine. But she's not here tonight, so
It's your job.
yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't afraid of no ghost.
I'll let Taylor tell this one, but the time that Jeff bought all of the kids' clothing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I started Whatnot, and I was thinking about that one and another one. I started off with selling kids' clothes, and I'm halfway through my stream, and he says, "How much for all of them?" Like, what do you mean, Jeff? Like everything? Yeah, everything you have. Just how much? And I was just so astounded, like shocked that he would buy all of the kids' clothes. Because in my head, I'm like, what does he need those for? Like, that's awesome. Like, that's great of him to do that. But what the heck, Jeff? And so we worked out a deal. And he said, I'm going to donate all of these clothes to kids in need. And that was huge.
Yeah.
He genuinely cared for people. Like, he doesn't even know them. He is never going to come into contact with them, but he was always willing to give to people. And another one, when I started my business, and I make beaded pens with like little doorables on top, and they're cool. They're not particularly for guys because they're a little blingy, but Jeff would always buy some from me. And he probably has like 10 pens for me. Yeah, Brian has one. But one of the last times he was in one of my streams, I had bead packs so you could make your own pen. And he bought one with like Marvel in it. And I could just picture Jeff sitting at his table building a pen. And
Arts and
that
crafts at
always
home.
makes me happy, and I really hope he did that. But so it wasn't just Funko Pops and collector's items. Like, he would pop into anybody's stream that sold anything. It didn't have to be something he was interested in, because
Yeah, I mean, oh sorry, Taylor, go ahead.
he would just give it to somebody he knew would appreciate it, and that's just what he did.
Yeah, I was doing, well still do, but the Pokemon streams, and he popped into there one day
Yeah.
and bought Jeremy like $500 worth of
Yeah.
cards just out of nowhere. I'm like, again, every time he did something like this, I'm like, you sure? Like, you sure you want to do this?
Right.
And every time he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. But yeah, I remember that, and Jeremy, I imagine, still has those kicking around somewhere.
Yeah, and there was that one night that he gifted pretty much everything in my Pokemon show Buy It Now. I knew he didn't collect Pokemon cards because he gifted Anthony the Pokemon Go Elite Trainer boxes. And he gifted Jake the Fusion Shark, and he pulled that card, and that one hurt a little bit.
That one hurt me for you. it made me feel so bad because I didn't pay anything for it. I was like, oh no. And I remember joking because I did a stream for it too. I remember joking like, oh, it's definitely in here. Last pack. There it was. I was like, oh no.
Yeah, that's like $700 card sitting on your
Not
shelf.
Anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it was at the time. It was crazy.
Yeah. What?
You never know. I mean, you never know with that kind of stuff. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I was fully ready to pay for it too. I was like, you know what? Let's do it. Splurge a little. And he came in. He was like, which one are you looking at? And I'm like, oh, that one, whatever. I didn't even think, because I hadn't really. I mean, I knew Jeff or whatever because like through everyone, but we hadn't really like talked that much, I guess, because that was fairly early on. I mean, not super, but and I was like, oh, this one, whatever, and I got like a notification like, oh, gifted, and I'm like, all right, well, guess I gotta open that. I mean, I was gonna anyway.
Point in streams, if Jeff was in a stream, I don't know if it was out of guilt or like reluctance or whatever, but I got to a point where I wouldn't even talk about anything that I wanted.
yeah.
Because I felt like I was at that point where like I was like, if I said what I wanted in a show,
it would
then
show
I was,
up,
like, subtly hinting at Jeff, like, hey Jeff, you should buy this. Like, so I just stopped even saying it. But then somehow he would still
find a way.
The creeper from Scooby-Doo, and I never once made a comment about that in the show. And the next thing I know, it's being sent to me. I had a tracking update for it, and I was like, what the heck? Like,
He just had like a sixth sense for that kind of stuff.
Well, that's what he did with the plutonium Marty McFly. He sent me from Ralphie's Funhouse. He was like, hey, I bought you something in Ralphie's Funhouse. It's on its way. In my mind, I just thought it was just like
he bought both of us one the same week. I believe.
Yeah.
That guy was slanging plutonium Martys.
No, and I remember the video when I unboxed it. I couldn't believe. I was like, this is way like Jeff does nice stuff, but like this is too much. Like this is the most expensive pop I have ever received in my collection. So he just was doing that stuff, and I mean, not just Funkos, like you said. I mean, he would, if anybody made a comment, even if he didn't know him, like he'd be like, he would buy whatever it was that they were just talking about, and then he'd be like, oh, gift that to whoever just was asking for it or who did this. And it's just I kept telling him too, like when his health was getting really bad last year, I kept telling him like, hey man, like it's really awesome that you know like to do this for people, but you need to like take care of yourself, but like go on a vacation or like go. I know he kept trying to go to Vegas with his buddy.
I thought he did go to Vegas.
I think it ended up not happening, but then
I thought he went.
Well, because then he invited me to Vegas like last minute. This was 4 months ago. He messaged me and he's like, hey man, he's like, you doing anything this weekend? And I was like, well, I mean, I got my son and stuff. And he's like, you want to go to Vegas? And I was like, I wish, but I'm like, that's so last minute. I don't have anyone to watch my son. So he was like, no, it's cool. I just figured I'd ask. So he's like, I was going to try to go use my flight credit to go, whatever. But yeah, he just was always looking out for anybody but himself. Like he just wanted the delight that he got from people's delight was like just that was just who he was. That was part of who he was. So
well, it's like what Jeremy said. What Jeremy said about not mentioning stuff. Like I kind of started doing the same thing because I think we all kind of noticed that a little bit, and then Jeremy, I noticed after I think Jeremy did, and I started doing kind of mirroring that because Jeremy, I just kind of saw him in chats, but like, well, I don't really want to say anything, and I kind of picked up on that cue, and I was like, yep, I'm not. I started doing the same thing, but then we made that want list video, like for 2024 want list, I think was the first one, and it literally, it was around Lex's birthday, and the Sailor Moon glitter showed up, and I was like, that was her number one want list. What the? And then we started talking about the Wizard of Oz in that video as well, and that's when the 3 showed up for my mom. He messaged me and said, hey, these 3 are showing up for your mom. And I was like, how did you even know? And he's like, well, you talked about it in your want list video. And I was like, I was doing so good. I didn't even think about YouTube.
Yeah, even when you think he wasn't paying attention, he was paying attention.
Yeah, because he never commented on anything because he always asked us if that helps. And we kind of told him, like, just like it or just watch it or whatever. And so I forgot, like, there's a big glowing red flag or like sign for him, like, hey, here's a list of everything that we want.
This is what I want.
4 things showed up.
It's funny. There was a couple times that he got so mad at me because he'd tell me to go into a show or something, and I wouldn't go. And then
I was like, no.
he would text me later on. He's like, "Where the hell were you at?" And I'm like, "I didn't, I didn't want to go to the show." And I said, "Because I know you was gonna buy me something." Oh, I wouldn't have done that. I just wanted you to be there. I'm like, wrong.
Fool me 97 times.
Yeah, I mean, the good thing about him being as generous as he was is that we all kind of have like physical representation of him with us now.
Yeah.
Like for my birthday this year, I actually pulled it out because I had it like readily available, which is crazy. Because I am me and I never have anything. I never know where anything is. But yeah, for my birthday this year, I mean, he set up a stream or whatever. He was like, "Oh, come on in and I'll gift you something for your birthday." I'm like, "Whatever, yeah, okay, I guess." I mean, I'm not good with gift accepting. I'm not a good gift acceptor. So he was like, "Come on in and I'll give you whatever." And then I showed up and he was like, "Oh, pick an autograph." He obviously knows I'm into autographs. That's the thing. So we all have these physical representations of Jeff's generosity with us at all times. I mean, so he's gone, but I mean, we all have things that remind us of him.
They'll never leave.
And that'll never leave. And I mean, like stuff like this too. I mean, this is going to be a lasting representation. I made these, like I made this logo for him. So like a lot of people saw it. A lot of people are going to see this and like, this is going to be a lasting representation of how he was seen. It's a cool thing to be connected to someone in that way.
Yeah, I've got two of those, and one they're magnets.
Yeah,
I have a magnet somewhere.
I got one on my refrigerator, and I pass it, and I see it every time I go.
I
have a magnet somewhere. This one's just the sticker, and then those wacky fabric stickers that he hated.
Yeah, he was so mad. He was like in the chat, like he was furious.
They're cool.
He complained for probably a whole weekend about it.
The Halloween. I mean,
the Christmas one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a Christmas one somewhere. I don't know. I have to go through all
most
the
stickers. Stickers upstairs. I'm just looking at all the magnets ones that we have.
Well, and I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but like a lot of times, even if not just the purchasing stuff for people, like he would message you just randomly just to ask you how you were doing. Like,
oh yeah,
he'd be like, "Hey brother, how you doing, man? How?" And he would always, when he'd message me at least, he would always ask how my son was. Like he'd be like, "Hey, how's your kid doing? How's your family doing?" Not like nothing else. He just genuinely wanted to know how we were doing. So
he cared. I mean, he cared.
Yeah, he cared about cared about everybody mainly but himself, and that's unfortunate, but that's just who he was, and that's how he'll be remembered for, is like just being that caring of a person. And I already kind of went about life that way because of my mom when I lost my mom, and Jeff was like the male version of what my mom wanted to do, like spread love, spread positivity, make sure everybody was taken care of. And that's kind of who he was. So like that lives on forever. So
yeah, sometimes, I mean, I don't know if it's a good way to look at it, but he was selfless to a fault in a way. I mean, we would always tell him like, take care of yourself, man. Like, and he just cared about everybody else more than his own self and his own well-being. And I don't know. We always tried. That's for damn sure. We always tried to be like, help yourself.
Go to the doctor, Jeff. You got to go to the doctor. I'm sitting at the doctor's office.
He finally started going towards the end, but I mean, it took a lot. I mean, he was just so stubborn. It
took a lot of pushing, for sure.
And I think,
and we pushed.
Well, and I think a lot of it, I mean, I don't blame him for like waiting so long to like kind of start taking action, but I think it was just so difficult in the moment because he was really close with his dad, and he hated that his dad was in that home, and I know he went and saw him every day when he wasn't chatting with us or whatever, but it just started getting to a point where it's like I kept telling him too, especially when it started getting really bad towards the end of last year. I kept messaging him like once a week. I'm like, "Hey, dude, I'm not trying to be a downer, but like, can you please just go? You got to go at least get looked at. Like, I don't want you to like, you know, I know you don't want to do any of that and you think you're fine, but like we have a ton of people who are worried about you, and we just want you to feel as happy as you make all of us. So like, just work on yourself. And he finally started doing it, and just, I think it was just a little too late, unfortunately. But I like to think that we all tried our best to, each of us individually, to like help kind of put him on the right path, and he just did with it what he wanted to do. But yeah, just his selfless nature was just unreal. Like how much he, even like you guys were saying earlier, like just random people, he would show up in a whatnot auction, and like someone would message whoever the host was, and he'd be like, next thing you know, he would gift them something or buy something. Or even like some of you got, like Jeremy, and I think Logan, he did it for you guys a couple times, where he would like buy, I know Jason does this too, but they would like buy your stuff and like give it back to you. It's like Jeff used to do that too. He'd be like, he's like, all right, I'll buy this, and then he's like, okay, just keep it in your collection. It's like, okay, well, you overpaid for it and I get to keep it, so this is crazy. But that's just who Jeff was. He loved not having extra stress for all of us, like, whoever it was.
Yeah, it's a strange silver lining to think about, but I mean, I don't know, I don't want to say it's better, but it's probably good in a way that he didn't have to see his dad pass. I mean, he was obviously super close with his dad. He was taking care of him, and that would have messed him up. I mean, that would have messed him up. So obviously, it's not a good thing, but that this happened. But I know the mental toll that would have taken on him would have been. I don't even know. I don't even know how to describe it. The way he talked about his dad, I mean, that was the most important person in his life. So
yeah,
in a way, it's a weird, strange blessing in disguise, I suppose. But you never want it to be that way. You never want it to be that way.
Yeah.
Well, he also just cared about each of us. Like, we've all kind of had, especially since like the end of last year, we've all had like crazy life event. Like Logan's had a bunch of stuff. Jeremy Taylor had stuff. Brian's had, different jobs, all kinds of stuff. Like we all have stuff going on. But Jeff, no matter what, was always like, he felt like he was partly responsible for like us not being a group. And I kept telling him like, no, it's not. That's not how it is. It's just like everyone has stuff going on. You have a ton of stuff going on, Jeff.
Right.
And like the fact that you're more worried about each of us as a group individually, because it means a lot to you, like that's crazy, because like you have a lot of stress going on in your life, and the fact that you are more worried that the group is not as active as it once was, like that's kind of surreal, because Jeff was battling some crazy demons, and his dad is, he loved his dad so much, and his dad's still alive, but like I know he's not doing great in that home. He hates being there. And the fact that Jeff was like at once every week, this whole 2025, he's like checked in. He's like, man, I just hope everyone's okay, and I hope everybody's doing okay. And it's like, yeah, we're good, man. Like everybody deals with stuff, but like you got to take care of yourself. And the fact that you even are checking in on us that means a lot.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, all of us wish he would have taken better care of himself. I mean, from a mental standpoint and from a physical standpoint, it is what it is. Oh God, my earbud fell out. It is what it is, but he was a stubborn guy. I mean, everyone in here could attest to that. As much as we would try, we're on Jeff's time. We were in Jeff's world, and I just wish. Obviously, in hindsight, I just wish he would have figured things out a little bit earlier. But
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is.
A couple things I want to say is, well, first off, Michael said that's why I hope this charity stuff can be a way for him to kind of live on. And Jeff's not here, but he is going to be. He's got the best seat in the house to watch it,
Yep.
and he is very much a part of this this auction. Even though he's not here, he is very much a part of it. His spirit is going to be there in it, and so Anthony said,
I would say if it goes well, I mean, there's no saying that we couldn't do it again.
Yeah.
I mean, if we have the the capacity to do it yearly, even or bi-yearly or something, I mean, there's no guarantee that this is just a one-time thing either.
yeah.
I would imagine. I'm blowing smoke, but I would imagine that if it goes well, that would be at least a thought in everyone's head.
When I tried, when I met the Back to the Future people at LA Comic Con last year, the picture I took, my pro photo op, the sticker that I'm holding up is Jeff's sticker because he couldn't make it out.
Yep.
And so I wanted to do that. And then the way that Michael J. Fox works out, like you can't really, I think he changed it recently, but like when I went, he was kind of like blocked off. So there was like a conveyor belt. You don't really get to talk to him because I wanted to tell him like, how much money Jeff has donated and wanted to give him Jeff stickers and be like, this guy loves you more than anything. And he is like, he's donated so much money to your foundation. And, you just mean a lot to him, but like, I couldn't really do that. So like I had his sticker in the picture. And Jeff, I made a duplicate so he could have the picture, even though it's me holding his sticker, but,
that might mean more to him than him being
it's
there.
still pretty cool. I mean, it's right. The sticker is like right above Michael J. Fox. So, and, that was cool. But no, I don't know. Jeff was, one of a kind, but yeah, like what you just said, I think there's no reason why it can't go yearly. I mean, especially as many, lives as he's touched and stuff.
And I mean, as much as he was donating himself, like it would be nice to have that in his name be a thing that we can do pretty consistently, if possible. I mean, obviously that takes a lot of
I still hate
people, but
I still hate. There was 3 times, well, 4 now. There was 4 times that Jeff was going to come to North Carolina. Once for this charity auction that him and Michael were going to do, that we're doing it at the same date. Once was we were going to do a soda show together. I don't know if y'all remember that from last year.
Yeah.
And then 2 other times he just wanted to come out and go fishing. That's all he cared about. Let's go. He said, "I'll take you out to eat a steak dinner, and you take me fishing." And I said, "Okay." So we're, both times he had to cancel because I think both times his dad fell and got hurt.
Yeah.
He just didn't want to leave him, and that's understandable because I wouldn't want to leave, my parents if they were like that either. But I just hate he never got to come out here, and I hate I never got to spend time with him. And I didn't even know he had bought tickets to come out this last time. And apparently, Michael, because I said something to Michael, and he didn't even know it either. And he was going to Michael's house.
that would have been quite the shock.
Yeah.
Guys,
I'm here.
Yeah, so I don't think Michael knew that either, if he's still in here. But and Jeff would do something like that instead of buying something and sending it to you, he'd just show up at your doorstep.
He'd put it in his carry-on.
Yeah.
There was probably another plutonium Marty in there.
Probably. He bought 100 of the 3,000 pieces.
Probably had a wall of them.
He kept saying during his whatnot auctions, like I just have a wall. I don't even have shelves. He's like, I just have pops lined up I never got to see it, but I'm sure it was a massive wall of Funko Pop. So
I don't think you were in here, Josh, but I was telling him that I was told that he had a whole wall of stuff he didn't collect. It's just stuff that he bought from streamers just to get him some money.
right, yeah. Yeah, he loved it. Well, he one of the packages that he sent me, Raptors Collectibles, who's going to be part of the charity stream. They make these little iguanas or whatever, like skeleton iguanas, and I got one of their things in my package. So like he just ordered it from whatever, and because I had never seen him before, I was like, man, he just randomly will just buy whatever. Send it to you.
Yeah, and he did it all the time.
Yeah, I mean it was constant. Like I can't even. I mean, it's kind of it hurts my head to think about how much money he's probably spent just last year alone. But yeah, it's
A
crazy.
lot.
Well, and he had a. He didn't tell me this till we talked on the phone. I think it was the end of last year. We just had an hour phone call, and I had no idea that about his brother. Like he found his brother like dead the beginning of last year. So a lot of you in the chat, I don't know if you guys ever heard that, but like I couldn't, like my heart dropped. I was like, "What do you mean you found your brother?" He's like, "Yeah, I found." And then it was like a few months before we were talking on the phone. So I was like. It's like, what do you mean? Like you're just dealing with that? That's a heavy thing to deal with.
Yeah, he was a really private person.
Yeah.
So a lot of people didn't know a lot of things about him. And that's not a bad thing. Not necessarily
no,
a bad
not
thing.
at all.
It's just he had a lot held in. And it definitely got to him. it definitely got to him for sure. And yeah, holding in stuff ain't the best move.
Yeah, the grief. I know everybody deals with grief differently, but it's like I don't know. With Jeff, it was he just didn't. He kind of just moved on. He didn't really. He just did his own thing, and I guess you can do if that's what makes you feel better. That's fine. But yeah, he went through some dark stuff for the last couple years, and I'm just surprised it took this long to kind of like try to do something to make it right. But
I remember one time he called the group chat, and I can't remember who answered, but there was a bunch of deer in his front yard.
Oh yeah.
And he was so excited and he like walked up.
Oh, I do remember that.
Yeah, he walked up to the deer and was like trying to pet him. I'm like, this is a big deer. I think I would.
Yeah. I also
he would just sit there and just and he multiple times he would voice call me and say, what? Look at it snowing. Ain't this beautiful? And deer would walk through the snow, and he would. He'd have the phone, and he'd be talking real low, not to scare him. He'd show the deer walking through the snow.
And all you send us is hurricanes and hail.
Yeah. And lightning strikes.
Yeah, horrible lightning.
And then you're like, move to North Carolina. It's fine.
Hail the size of my gigantic head.
The weather's great here.
I remember that time that Jeff bought that massive soda collection. And he video called us and was going through it all.
Yeah.
There's so many sodas.
Yeah.
He was like sitting on his front step and
just going through them.
Well, and he wasn't. He had no intentions of like selling them to us. He just was like asking us he's like, what sodas do you guys think are cool? And then
they showed up.
That goes back to when you don't say what you want, because then he's like, you get 10 sodas in the mail, but. Yeah, he did that one night. He just like videoed it. He's like, look at all these sodas. What do you guys want? Like, no, we're not playing this game, Jeff. Sell them and donate to your charity or whatever. It's fine.
Yep, he played that game a lot.
So where we do, real quick, I thought about this.
You're frozen.
You're froze up, by the way.
I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, you're good. You're good. You're back.
Okay, that was weird. Everybody like refreshed. I thought about this because back in Brian, I can see your eyes move. Back in like June or something like that, I had been looking for Back to the Future comics for the last 2 years of like friendship with Jeff, basically. And our comic book shop randomly got the full run of Back to the Future comics.
Damn.
So that's what they were. It was like 1 through 25.
Oh, nice.
And so I messaged Jeff and I was like, "Hey, I told you I'd be on the lookout for them. What's your address, or do you still want them?" And he was like, "Absolutely, yes." And so I'm very thankful that I was able to finally get those to him. Obviously before, because that kind of would have broke my heart if I found them afterwards, because I had been looking for them. He would message me randomly, "Hey, have you seen them at your comic book shop or anything like that?" Just because I had been searching for, and I would always tell our owners, let me know if you get any in. And they messaged me one day randomly and were like, "Hey, we just got these in. Come down and get them and they're yours." And so, I was able to get those to him. I literally got them to him June 18th. So I was able to get them to him before everything happened. And I'm glad he was able. He literally messaged me and said that he got them in and he was already like halfway through reading them within like a day. So I just thought about that randomly. And
No, that's awesome that you did that for him.
Well, I mean, I was more or less just wanting to share that, it was something that he loved and that he was wanting for a long time. And, that I was very glad that I was able to finally get it for him.
Yeah, I wanted to, we were talking about it earlier, like it's so hard to gift him something
that he doesn't have.
Right. So I was looking at, like, when I wanted to give him something, I was looking in random streams. I came across a diecast stream, like cars, like small, like model cars or whatever. And I found a DeLorean. So I was like, I don't know if he has this, but like, it's something he loves. Yeah. Like, it's something he'll at least appreciate, even if he has one. And he was so gracious when that got to him, back when the gifting feature was a thing and they took it away, those bastards. But it was so easy. I just gifted it to him. I'm like, oh yeah. And it just showed up and he messaged me and he's like, this is a great gift. Thank you. And it's just like, he was so appreciative of anything. Because, like, I mean, it's not the same as what he was doing for us, but it's not on the same caliber, I guess, as what he was doing for us. But it's just the gesture that I think he appreciated more than anything.
Well, it's like the one that you brought up about us after the Pokemon stuff.
That's what I sent him after that. Yeah,
$30.
You bought him bass fishing, black bass fishing,
like black bass or something.
Yeah.
And he didn't even remember. He brought it up, just barely brought it up once in the chat. That was his favorite game. And he forgot that he talked about it. And we sent him that game. And it was like $30 on whatnot. And he messaged me and he was like, "This is the greatest thing I've ever received."
Yeah, after you guys sent that, I helped him pick out an NES to play it on.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the group chat when he was like, "Hey, do you guys know where to find an old NES system?" That's right.
Yeah.
Yep. Sent him that game.
And
I'm sure it's a terrible game.
Awful.
I'm sure but he loved it.
Well, no, the one item that I actually, besides the picture with the cast with his sticker, like the one item I actually did try to gift him, we like ended up doing a trade, so like I got something in return anyway. So it was the Gina Davis autographed Beetlejuice pop, because he had the Alec Baldwin one and he really wanted the other one. So I sent him the other one, but then he was like, "Here, do you want one of these pops?" And then he sent me a pop that was pretty equal in value. So it didn't end up.
He never wanted gifts. I mean, he never wanted to accept gifts.
Yeah, he really did.
Back, he would.
Or if you did offer, he would just try to one up you and send you something else. So
yeah,
it was like, "Jeff, we're good, bud."
He's like, you can have this. It's fine.
We're good. Why don't you just buy yourself something fun, and then we'll be happy for you for once. You know, you got a really cool pop, and you still have like a massive collection. So
when I did a little my first stream, well, my first and only one out in the garage, where I had the die cast and like knives and stuff like that, and I had a little Evan Williams, the liquors, and Evan Williams fishing lure, and he bought that thing, and about, I don't know, a month ago, he called me on text, voice crap,
Old.
where you can see each other. I'm having a brain fart.
FaceTime.
Yeah, there. And then, but all I saw was a fishing rod and that lure on the end. He's like, "I've got my lure. I'm going fishing." And
That's awesome.
He said he caught one fish, but he didn't care because he got to use it and he got to catch a fish with it.
That's awesome.
So, and I only charged him $1 for it, but you think he just bought a car?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, sometimes that's all it takes, you know. It's never about the dollar amount. It never has been. It's about the generosity. Either way, I mean, whether we were sending him something or he was sending us something, it was never about what that cost. It was just about the act of giving, and the act of us or him receiving that he loved. I mean, like we said, he was so selfless, and it was incredible. I mean, it was incredible at times, for sure. When it came to generosity, absolutely.
Well, even when he wouldn't straight up gift you something, he would. There was a couple of pops that I really wanted in his streams, and I would comment like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna probably bid on that," and he would put it for $1. Like,
yeah,
I got the Freddy as Creature from the Black Lagoon, which I really, really wanted for a while, and it's not a crazy expensive pop, but he was like, "Oh, I'll just change it to $1." I was like, "You don't have to do that. I'll pay you $5 for it. Nobody's bidding on it." But he would just be like, "No, it's cool. Just $1. It's fine."
Yeah. Just give me enough to get a shipping label.
Yeah. I'm like, "Jeff,
that was his go-to line.
You're the man, so appreciate you, bud."
Yeah.
I mean, it was nonstop with him. It was nonstop.
It was. I mean, for a while there, it was no matter who streamed it was once a week. Like you'd see him pop up and just tip a bunch or spend a bunch of money, or
he just wanted to hang out sometimes too.
Like, really?
Yeah, he loved. I mean, he just loved having somewhere to talk.
Yeah. Yep. Like just hang out.
Yeah, you don't have to buy something to hang out.
Yeah,
but he always did.
Yeah,
like you, my last pop show I did, I don't know, like a month or two ago or whatever. Yeah. He basically was like, he pretty much bought two of the most expensive things in it that he probably didn't even need. And I'm like, Jeff, come on, please. And then he tipped after. I'm like, please stop. I'm like, I can't handle this.
I get it.
Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. I don't know. No, there won't be another Jeff. That's for.
No.
Yeah, no, he's. I mean, there's people who like are very good people, but yeah, sure. It's hard to replicate somebody like Jeff because I mean, a lot of people just can't do it. But he was just he just cared as most of like that's the biggest thing is he cared about. Even if he didn't, even if he only chatted with you a couple of times, like in a Whatnot stream, you were part of his life after that. So,
yeah, he was definitely he connected with people all the time. I mean, like I said it earlier, people that I didn't even know knew Jeff were messaging me like, "Oh, Jeff passed. That's so sad." Like I'm like, yeah, it is. I didn't even know that these people knew him.
Exactly.
He just had such an outreach that everybody knew him. It felt like everybody knew him. And he had it's crazy too, because He wasn't like a public figure. Like he wasn't like we do YouTube or what. A lot of us do YouTube or whatever. Actually, all of us, but well, barely me. But like we do. We're like we're faces, you know, like where we have our face out there. We're publicly like out there. He was never that guy. Like he did Whatnot shows, sure, but like he never really showed. He didn't show his face. Like he didn't do YouTube other than the few lives that he had with you guys. Like he never was a public figure, you know.
Right.
So he was doing all this. I think Funko 411 said it earlier. He was doing it all quiet, or hands, or hands. We saw his hands. We saw his hands on Whatnot. But yeah, he was just doing this quietly behind the scenes and without ever having any like recognition for it. Obviously, we talk about it like if we did like videos or whatever. Opening Brian's frozen now. Actually, he's just really slow.
I'm looking at some of the stuff that me and Jeff talked about recently. A few weeks ago, he messaged me and he said, do you still have those pops that didn't sell from the last charity? And I said, yes, they're in the attic in a box. He said, what are you going to do with them? I said, well, I said I'm not going to sell them until we do another charity. I said, so I kept my word. I said, they're upstairs. He said, well, we need to do another charity soon. He said, get them down and figure it out.
Figure it out.
He was all about doing charity stuff. He loved doing it. He loved doing it.
He just, because even on the Just Popping In lives, you could tell he just he wouldn't talk a whole lot, but he just loved.
He was happy to be there.
Yeah, he just loved like being with, all of us or whoever it was or. Yeah, that just meant more to him than you, because he would even message me. He'd be like, he's like, well, I just don't really have much to say. I don't talk a lot. I'm kind of awkward. And I was like, people love you in this community, so like, just you being there is like that's fun. Like people like that. So people don't get to see you that often, so it's it's nice. But yeah, Jeff was a character for sure.
Yeah, the last time I talked to him, he had just bought Luau's Flea autograph, so he was part of the very elusive Flea club with me. I don't remember who the other one was, but I think there were only 3 or maybe 4 during that auction, the Ed Asner auction, and he had just joined that club. August 8th.
Yeah, he loved just like other big Whatnot channels or even smaller ones. Like he would message us and be like, "Hey, you guys can you guys come over and just like say what up to this, chat?" He's like, "Just come in this auction real quick," and we were like, "Okay, we'll try our best for sure."
Yeah. I mean, he supported everybody.
Michael hit that on the head right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
He didn't care what charity it was. No. He was going to buy something.
Yeah.
And 90% of the time he bought something, he gifted it to somebody else.
Yeah. 95 even.
Or he has bought stuff in shows before.
And had them run
charity shows and say, because they would like do an unboxing or something on YouTube and say, this is going to this charity, this is going to be in the charity auction, whatever. Jeff would buy it and say, keep it.
Or run it again.
Yeah, or run it again. He'd say that a couple times. He'd say, run it again.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
Or he'd say, do it as a giveaway. One of those 3,
Yeah.
Actually, funny story. So like before like Brian and I or Jeff and I, like before we even all kind of met and started chatting on Instagram, Brian had an auction, and one of the few times that Jeff was actually trying to like buy something for himself, it was the Shining. It was the twins, the Grady twins chase.
And yeah, right.
And Jeff's internet kicked out, and I didn't know him at the time very well, and I'd seen him like pop up in other Whatnot auctions, but Brian's like, he's like, all right, I'm gonna lower this Brian knocked like 50% off the price, and I didn't know Brian at the time either, and I didn't hear that he was trying to do it for someone else. So I had just jumped in. So I was like, holy crap, the Shining Twins for $100. So I bid and I won. And then Brian was like, I remember him being like, because he was trying to do it for Jeff.
Right.
And Jeff came in and he's like, oh, the Shining Twins? And then I was like, I'm so sorry. And I messaged him like right after I bought it. And I was like, hey, man, I didn't know Brian was lowering it for you. He's like, I was like, I'll give it to you for what I paid for it or whatever. And he was like, no, man, you won it fair and square. It's all good. But like, that's one of the few memories I have of something that Jeff actually tried to go after. And I took the deal.
Go figure.
Like, I'll take it. So that 2-pack means a lot to me too. So,
And it's funny, because that was like a $220 pop when I started at
Yeah.
100. But what's funny is, thinking about it now, I don't know if he really wanted it or if he just wanted to do it to buy it, just to buy something.
probably a little bit of mixture of both, but I think he did. I think after seeing his comments, I think he genuinely did. He's like, "Oh, my internet cut out," and then I was like, "Oh shoot, that was meant to be dropped for someone else." But then that like started Brian and I talking, and then Jeff and I had more conversations after that. So it wasn't all bad. But it's just one of the few times that Jeff actually was like trying to get something for himself. So.
It's kind of like when people pre-bid on things on whatnot, and like then the person that pre-bid isn't there, and someone outbids them.
Yeah.
They're like, "Well, you weren't here." Like,
Right?
there's nothing we can do.
It's fair game. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
Poor Tank. He tried to buy something earlier in my show, and somebody else spiked him at the last second.
Very last second.
You sudden death over
Yeah.
there. Would you say Tank?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Tank. Yeah, Tank's another person. He one of the charity auctions for, I don't know who it was for, but there was a thing, and I was like, oh man, I really wish I would have won that. And Tank sent me, he took that comment and like sent me that item. He's like, here, you can have it. And I was like, no, man, you didn't have to do that. But that's just like another. Tank, I know you're still in here. I think you're awesome too.
The community has its people, but on the flip side, the community also has some amazing, amazing people.
I thought you were going to go the opposite there, and I was like, I'm right here.
The community also has
some real just awful.
The community has some bad in it, but for the most part, it's I don't know if I've ever been in a community that can be this close knit.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if another community that I could sit down and talk to y'all.
No.
Sit down and talk to y'all. Like all of y'all, most of y'all, me and Logan text once in a while, whatever. But the little group chat we have separate from the Just Popping In one, it's from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. It's all day long,
but it's not after you go to bed because
chat dies.
We can't talk.
The joke is when Brian goes to bed, the chat stops.
Yep.
No, the real joke is that we're all figments of your imagination.
Yeah.
I do have something to add.
Yeah.
Kind of off of Brian. Like, and I don't want to make things awkward, but something that sits heavy for me about Jeff is he never differentiated between groups.
Yeah.
He loved everybody. And it didn't matter who you had beef with or what had happened. Like, he genuinely cared for everybody. And he just wanted everyone to come together. And so with Jeff in mind, I admit that, like, there were times that I got really defensive about Jeff because of who he was as a person And I knew that there were people who would take advantage of him, and with the things that he was going through just physically and emotionally, and like it made me defensive for him. And I'll admit that there was a time that I got really nasty about it. And I don't mean to put you on the spot, but Logan, I said something really awful to you out of anger over Jeff. And I kind of just need to air that out because I think that's what Jeff would want me to do, and it's what sits heavy on my heart. And he just wanted this community to love each other. And so I just want to like publicly apologize for what I said to you. And like, again, I don't want to make it awkward, but I think that's something about Jeff that like he just leaves you with is he genuinely loved and cared, and he just wanted everyone to come together. So to do this tonight, like as many people said, like that would truly make him happy. Just everyone being together and sharing his life.
Yeah, I mean, some things are more important than other things. Like, you know, like coming together, like you said, this is bigger than anything that's happened before, you know?
Right.
So.
No, I thank you for sharing that, Taylor, because I think a lot of us think about, you know, the end of last year a lot, and I think all of us had so many different things going on that it kind of just overshadowed what we were doing as a group in general. And I know everyone comes from like some place of like where their heart is at, and I think it just you know, it's just taking time, and that's fine. But everybody's got different things going on. But you're exactly right. Like Jeff, I mean, he was constantly messaging me like he felt like he was the reason that, you know, like we stopped doing so many lives, and he thought he was the reason for different things, and that's why he left a few times. Like he, you know, under his own will, he's like, I just want to leave, and then he'd come back and join us. And I think, you know, time heals all wounds, they say. And but you're exactly right. I think Jeff would have, like, he's probably loving that. You know, we're just not that we're talking about him right now, but like
No, he hate that.
We're all doing this live together. Like he genuinely loved all of us together. Like that's what it was. That's what it was started for. That's what Just Popping In was all about. And but like, yeah, you hit everything on the head. But thank you for sharing that, though. I know that's not very easy. So
yeah, when this live came about, I specifically, I mean, I wasn't a part of the show. I'm just kind of here. Like, you know, I'm not a part of the show. I'm just here. I specifically was like, I want everyone who was involved before to be part of this.
Right.
Or everyone who wanted to be involved. I wasn't going to have anyone force anyone to do anything, but I wanted everyone involved because, I mean, even if things happen how they happened, there's no reason to not put it, even if there's not even anything to put aside.
Right.
This is what Jeff would have wanted. So that was one of the first things I said is everyone should be involved who wants to be involved, regardless of anything. You know, I'm very happy that it came together as it did.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, I appreciate you, you know, publicly, you know, saying that. I know that you did it privately as well, and I messaged you back and accepted that as well. I think it was soon after it happened, or I mean a few weeks after. But thank you for doing it. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for doing it publicly as well. But yeah, we've talked privately about it.
Apology goes to Lexi too.
Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know if you were here earlier. She's in North Carolina right now. That's why she's not here tonight.
Yeah. I heard the High School Musical stuff.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you were here then. I couldn't remember who joined when.
Yeah, I mean, it's Brian said it earlier when I was talking about going tit for tat with Jeff. I mean, it's like families fight, you know, and what is this but one big dysfunctional family at the end of the day anyway? I'm the drunk uncle. Like, you know, it's
Your cousin Eddie.
Which reminds
oh
me,
Yeah,
yeah,
he is cousin
oh
Eddie.
yeah,
so that I need
It's
to
cousin
send
Eddie.
Oh, yeah,
absolutely.
you should send that to him. You should send it to him right now so you can see it. He'd get a kick
Was
out
it
of
like
it.
a
I
meme or
wonder if I
something?
can find
You know,
it.
it's funny you say that because me and Jeff were really close, but there was a few times where we pretty much just ripped each other's heads off and crap
Oh, yeah.
down their throat.
You two went at it.
And a lot of times was me. I guess I kind of took the brunt for some reason during.
Well, because he was. I mean, I guess I don't know this off the top, but I feel like from an outsider perspective, it seemed like you and him were some of the closest, if not the closest,
Yeah.
in general.
Y'all were brothers.
So yeah. So I mean, he felt the most comfortable with you, so that's why he would probably go off on you the most as well.
Yeah, he would go off on me
because
the most,
he knew that it wasn't
then-
going to ruin anything.
And then I wouldn't hear anything from him the next, for the rest of the day. And then the next morning he'd text me and he'd be like, "I love you, man. I'm sorry," and all this stuff. And I'm like, "I love you too."
Yeah, that's the thing with Jeff. It would never last more than like a day at most.
Yeah.
No.
But yeah, I mean,
But he
Yeah,
would get
it was
so
probably
mad at
because
me
he was
when
the
I
most
tried to talk to
comfortable.
him about certain things.
If it was about taking care of himself, yeah, he got so mad.
yeah, okay.
My biggest thing with him was I was always worried that I know there were people out there that were like Logan and I talked about not putting stuff in the chat on purpose because we didn't want him to send us stuff, and I know there were people out there that
Would purposely do it.
would purposely do it, or they would purposely bring him into a show because they had something that he wanted, and that's what I talked about in our video when we made our video about him, and I said that there's people out there that owe him an apology, and he's never going to get that.
No,
And
definitely not.
it's really sad. And
I mean,
at that
not
point,
everyone
my
feels the same. Like not everyone
Yeah.
can be as aware, I guess. And some people are just selfish. I mean, selfish people take full advantage of selfless people. It's just how it is.
Anna, to answer your question, so it doesn't get missed or you leave or anything like that. There is a charity auction on 10/21 on Whatnot on Cross Save Collectibles Whatnot page. It's by Funko 401 and Brian, and then a bunch of people in the community are donating stuff, and all money is being raised for Michael J. Fox Foundation. I drew a blank. I don't know why, but Jesus.
That's not a rude question either. I mean, we haven't
No,
brought it up in
definitely
a while,
asked.
so
yeah.
Yeah.
It is 10/21, right?
I don't have a way of proving this at all, and I'll never have a way of proving it. But I told Brian that I feel like Jeff, I feel like he knew something was going to happen because he had taken a break from spending a lot, and he had a month or two where he wasn't buying anything, and he would message me like, "Man, I got to stay off Whatnot." Like I'd share a show with him, and he wouldn't go in because he was trying to save money, and then all of a sudden he just popped back up, and he, Jay Navos mentioned him buying like a ton of Disney Topps Disney cards and just lounge fly bags and Funko Pops, and my theory is that he knew something was going to happen, and so he did like a last hurrah, and because the last few months it was just everybody was getting stuff, and if that's what he did, and that was quite the
final act.
Last, yeah. So that's my theory. I'll never.
You're probably right. I mean, if anything, that would fit. Like that would be fitting. That would fit right into his personality. Just go out with a bang, and obviously, like you said, we'll never know, but it would make perfect sense to me.
I mean, it was even mentioned on PFO the other day that, Vince Vince got pretty emotional about talking about it, and but it was even brought up that um, somebody that's not even in the Funko community, Jeff had offered to help pay some of their mortgage so they didn't get kicked out of their house. I mean, who does that other than Jeff and people like
Yeah.
Jeff? I mean, you know,
Yeah, I've heard of him paying for things I wouldn't even think about to, cover for headstones, to, mortgages, to rent payments, to groceries, to, clothes. I mean, it's just
when
crazy.
my when
And
my
he wanted
cat
zero recognition.
when
No,
my cat
he did not
Tom
want any of it.
last year got attacked by that raccoon, I was talking about it in my stream, or I can't remember. Anyway, I was talking about it on something. It might have been just me and him talking or whatever. But I had a show a
That's
couple.
your
I had to
cat,
take
for
him, and
everyone wondering.
he had to have surgery, and had kind of like a reconstruction there on one side and everything. I had to stitch him up, and I had a show a couple days later, and he tipped me $100. I said, well, "What'd you do that for?" And he said, "Well, just wait." I said, "Wait for what?" And he tipped me 100 more.
Oh,
And I was
jeez.
like, "Jeff, what are you doing?" He was like,
Stop.
he said, "I got that pays your vet bill." I'm like, "Dude."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then after the cat had surgery and everything, he would text me. He's like, "How's the cat?" Like 5, 6 days in a row. "How's the cat? How's the cat?" And I send him pictures. And he said, "When he's completely healed up, I want you to send me pictures." So once a week, I would send him pictures of Tom for like, 2, 3 months, because he would always say, "How's the cat? How's he healing? How's he looking?"
Yeah. He was constantly checking in on my mom after her surgery. After sending those like he was like you mentioned, Brian. He never. Not only was the gifting his language, but he just genuinely cared to follow it. Like he just wanted to know and wanted to make sure that his community was okay, and even the loved ones of his community were okay. If you were hurting, he was hurting too. Like
Yeah.
that's just the type of person he was.
Yeah, I mean, we've said it before, but like we were basically like his family. He didn't have a lot of
Yeah.
family around where he lived, so we were what he had.
Well, his brother told me that, um, we were his only friends because he didn't have any in Colorado.
Right.
Um, so I mean, he would always, text all of us and others just because that was his closest friends. And it, for me personally, it sucks because I think if any of the one of us or anybody in the chat or anything that knew him that was closer to where he lived, he would have somebody to hang out with. He would have somebody to talk to with face to face about going to the doctor and stuff like that. And I hate that he didn't have that where he was.
Yeah, I mean that's the unfortunate undertone of like being an online community for the most part.
Yeah.
We're all so far apart, really. I mean, a lot of us are so far apart, or not even that far apart, but far enough apart where have to travel to get anywhere, and it's an unfortunate part of it. But you're absolutely right. I mean, if someone was around, it could have been night and day. I mean, it really could have been, but. And that we shouldn't feel guilty about that either, because obviously there's nothing we can do about it.
Right.
From where we are, it's just unfortunate that none of us were around. But again, there's nothing we can't be guilty because there's nothing we can do about our geography, really.
Yeah. Yeah, I talked to him one night just because I moved out of Colorado. Even if I still lived in Colorado, I was not in near Colorado Springs. I would have been about an hour and a half away from him, or 2 hours or whatever. But I would have been a lot closer.
Right.
But, I was just like, yeah, I hate that I don't live there anymore, because I would definitely come up and help you with the auction or do whatever you needed. But he was telling me, he has family nearby, but like he doesn't really get to see his sister a lot. He has a couple kids, and they're just busy all the time, so he doesn't get to see them. And then he lost the one brother, and his dad's in the home, so like I definitely felt for him, like he just didn't have anybody up there.
Yeah. I mean, this goes along with, I think Michael said earlier in the chat when it talked about him living on with the charity and stuff like that. And I saw this quote, I think it was last week, and we used it for my sister-in-law, and it goes along with Jeff too, honestly. But and they say you die twice: once when you stop breathing, and a second time when somebody says your name for the last time. So, I mean, Jeff will live on in the community as long as we are, talking about him, promoting how positive he was, generous he was, and just carry on that nature, with the charity and all that stuff. And so that quote really resonated with me, with my sister-in-law and Jeff, because I mean, we got the news right around the same time. And I thought about him with that quote because, I mean, with this charity, especially the charity auction that you all put together, I mean, that's really, I mean, as long as people are doing that, then he's living on in the work that he did spend his lifetime doing, will go on as well. So, I mean, that's something that I think he would be proud of. So, whoever thought about carrying that on, I think is, amazing.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, that's why I think doing it yearly or bi-yearly or whatever we can muster up, just it'll keep them in our thoughts and keep them in everyone else's thoughts too.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy, if you could bring up that last thing there that Anna said.
Oh yeah.
So that was definitely Jeff right there.
Yeah.
He didn't intend to do anything. He just did it.
Yeah. But I mean, all those things, everything he did, I mean, he's got a whole stream talking about him now. Kitty.
Hi, Kitty.
What's that one's name?
Peaches.
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 Literally just
Peaches, 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 peaches.
What was the other one's name? I don't remember if you said it.
Jade.
No, I don't think you did.
No. They're both from my mom, so they've had their names for years. But, yeah. She just wanted to be part of it, I guess.
I don't guess there's anybody waiting in the little waiting area there, is there?
I hope not. They've probably been there forever. Oh, my God.
No one's waiting.
That would have been.
Well, I know you said Aaron.
They were, and they finally gave up.
Yeah.
I know you said Aaron said something about coming on, but I know I did a live one time, and I can't remember who it was. Might have been Josh.
I think it was me
for a while.
Yeah, he was like down there at the bottom. I'm like, I scrolled down. I was like, there's Josh hanging out, and he's over going.
Because it only shows 4.
Yeah.
And then you got to scroll down to see the rest, and I was like, oh shoot, is someone chilling down there, like picking their nose?
Like, yeah, I've been here for 2 hours.
No, I think with the one time I hosted, yeah, mine went really bad. I don't remember who got in late, but I didn't see them until, I don't even know, 15 minutes after they'd been waiting. And then they were like waving at I was like, oh shoot, I'm the host. I forgot.
And usually you're not like checking your phone or anything when you're on these. So
No,
they probably
so
message you like, hey, let me in.
When I usually you can see at least on StreamYard, you could see the thing pretty well, but I think we were just in the conversation. I had no idea. I think I thought I wasn't the host. I thought someone else was bringing them on, so I just ignored it. I was like, oh crap, and then I was like, oh, I'm the host, you freaking loser.
Go away.
That's funny.
Peaches.
Well, I don't know how much longer y'all want to stay on, but I'll go ahead and say it again for the people that are in here. So October 21st, 7:29 p.m. It now has 122 bookmarks.
Dang.
Hey,
That's awesome.
Keep it climbing.
I have a feeling. Let's see. Tomorrow's the 1st of September,
mhm.
so I got a month and a half. I have a feeling it's going to hit that 200 mark.
Yeah.
Easy.
I
And
think that we
beyond.
can make it hit 500 bookmarks.
That'd be cool.
I don't know about that.
I think if you look at who we have, like the amount of people, like Papandu,
The amount of reach. Yeah.
Michael, Savage, Jay Navo, all
Me.
of us. Yeah, Jake's massive.
Heavy hitter.
What if we hit 888?
That would be
That'd
wild.
be cool.
Poetic.
I'd make people start unbookmarking if it went over.
just,
Right.
just get out.
Unbookmark.
Ryan gets a
Michael
notification.
would show up
Yeah,
over here, and Michael would show up in my house, and I'd be passed out from. And then if he comes to help me do all this stuff, well, he is. But me and him might just take a nap in the floor afterwards. Gonna be so tired.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do a U-line order for boxes.
Yeah.
Well, I know some people have already messaged me and said that
For
they were
supplies,
gonna
good,
send-
good.
They were going to send bubble wrap and
Yeah, supplies are going to be very important.
Bubble wrap always get a Sam's.
luckily when I when I worked at Hobby Lobby, they always got everything in bubble, was bubble wrapped, and they just threw it away. So I got those big, huge trash can liners, and I have 6 trash can liners full of bubble wrap
Nice.
in the garage. So I've got a lot of bubble wrap. But I know Pops with the Hofstad, they would send over some tape and some boxes and stuff like that, and I've got boxes as well. So my sister works at a school, and anytime she gets, they get stuff shipped to the.
Free labor.
Yeah, anytime she gets shipped there to the school, or the school gets stuff shipped, she always holds the boxes for me. But she knows what size to hold. So.
Oh, not free labor. Okay.
Jake, were you talking about the children?
Yeah.
I thought you were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll get it all figured out. It'll be.
I think we'll have plenty of shipping supplies. Michael said he's got a bunch of stuff too, and
You're making my eyes itch.
I think even some of the other people like Jay Novel and me and Mark said they was going to send some stuff too. So I might have enough stuff to do a couple streams.
Hey, that's great.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like if it needs to be broke into 2 parts, that's fine too, because
Yeah, don't over. But the biggest thing is don't overwhelm yourself.
yeah.
Like try not to.
I mean, we did pretty good on this charity stream last year, but it wasn't as big as what this is going to be.
Yeah, this is a different game.
Yeah.
But I'll have Michael, and then my oldest daughter. She said she would help, and
Yeah.
Hey, Jake,
I can't get my youngest daughter to do diddly
check your
squat.
Instagram.
Do I need volume?
No.
Okay.
It's all visual.
If it works. You guys can keep talking.
Yeah, we kind of sorted as we went with the last charity show, and that helped a lot.
I think that if we have a ton of stuff and you can't get to it, then that just gives us an excuse to have a annual one.
True.
You know?
Yeah.
Do it next year. And I think that when we did the St. Jude auction, and
How's it
we
even
wanted
work?
to make that an annual thing, and then now this happens with Jeff, and I know that one meant a lot to him too.
Yeah, and I hate because I know he had a lot of stuff left over too from the St. Jude that didn't sell, and I can't get that stuff.
Yeah,
I could message his brother, but his brother ain't gonna know what was sent and what wasn't. So,
but
I don't even know
everything
logistically
that
how
I
that
have from last year still, I'm just gonna put it in this one because it's still a charity.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So,
I saw the TikTok. I don't know how that works. How is that soap?
Brian
That's
has
crazy.
his special soap, and now you have your special soap.
It's like gelatin. Like I want to eat it. I don't. Well,
Okay.
you guys don't see it. That has other context. But I mean, it looks delicious. It looks like I don't know. I don't know how to use it as soap.
Yeah.
I've never seen soap that consistency.
I don't know. You have to buy
I'll have to
some.
buy some and find out.
Yeah. You do a review on it.
For science.
Yeah.
Just don't eat it.
I cannot promise you that. Shaped like a butt.
Yeah.
I agree with that. And
And you said you wanted to eat it?
Yes,
And then you
sir.
said, but y'all don't see it. Like that doesn't help your case. The fact that you said, but y'all don't see it, that makes it even worse for your case.
It's a butt. I told you what it is. Anytime I know I've made a good joke, like and this has been any live stream ever. Anytime I can make Logan like sigh or facepalm, like or have like a shocked expression, I know that was a hit. I know that I've done. I know that I've done well.
Yeah.
Listen, I say some
Can't hear my
outrageous things.
allergies.
I've been good this stream. All right. It's only till we got to the 11 o'clock hour that I started talking about butt. All right.
You have been very well behaved.
You were assisted on that one, so it wasn't even your fault.
True.
Yeah.
I was goaded into that one.
Taylor sent it.
I was goaded into that one.
You just call it cake soap.
Oh, I wonder if it. Never mind.
Cake flavored.
Tank.
Well,
Well, I gotta look up
have
how to buy
anything else to say, or we gonna end this thing and we've been on for 2.5 hours.
I mean, I gotta look at the TikTok shop to buy butt soap. So
Butt soap.
It literally looks like a.
It's like jelly.
And
I don't even think I can show it on this stream. So
I know. That's why I didn't.
it's
put it in the
graphic.
chat.
Y'all
I
are
sent
making
it
Dad
to
mad.
you.
It's graphic butt soap. All right.
Look at him.
All right.
Brian's,
I'm done. Yeah.
Brian's
It's no
gonna
different than your
ground
anime
us.
soap, Brian.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Brian's
I was
gonna
just
ground
kidding about
us.
I was
It's got a front too.
24-hour
God.
timeout.
I agree. Jeff would be very happy that we all did
Where
this.
do I buy
Though.
it?
Yeah, no, he's
he
he's
wouldn't
laughing.
be
Jeff
shocked.
would buy
that
butt soap. All right.
He would
Jeff
not be
would buy
shocked
that,
that we're
yes.
ending
Jeff-
on butt soap.
Okay, Jeff would 100% buy butt soap. You know how many times he would message me and tell me that he was at his favorite restaurant, and it was Hooters. Okay, he was always at Hooters every time. He claimed it was because they had good wings. Like that's all I'm saying.
Buffalo Wild Wings has good wings.
well. Well.
Except Buffalo Wild Wings doesn't have the their staff is
Sidebar.
They
mutated.
look like me.
I just saw a soda. Whatever happened to the can of corn?
We were just talking about that.
Oh
You guys had
yeah.
it.
I think it made it to.
Pop and Duo
Vince.
had it.
Yeah, I think as far as it went.
Oh, if it's at Pop and Duo, Vince forgot.
Who's got the bowling shoes?
I think I threw them away.
Why? Why would you
Didn't
do
you
that?
send him to Big City?
I thought it was
That's
the opposite.
right.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
one of their last videos.
They're
Yeah.
gone then for sure. They're
Yeah.
gone.
Well, we'll have to message
Sad.
Vince about the can of corn.
I'll have to find new bowling shoes. I'll talk to Wayne.
Because I know it
I was
went
worried
to
I committed a
Professor
federal
Josh.
crime.
Or maybe maybe it went to Professor Josh after this.
We gotta
I
find
didn't
it
see
because
the
that
video.
was Jeff's idea.
That's what. Yeah, I was like,
The
I
can
knew it had a
was, like-
sticker.
he wanted to do it as a soda game, and he wanted to put the sodas inside the different cans of food.
It
So
wouldn't
he
fit.
tried it with one, and it didn't work. So he just sent it to someone as a joke, and then
I remember Brie going, "What is this? Somebody sent us corn."
you know,
Yeah, I sent it to them, and I think they sent it to Josh, and I don't think it went anywhere else.
We're gonna have to track that down.
yeah,
Yeah.
track it
Or
out.
start a new one if necessary.
Yeah,
Well, because I like that because it's got a sticker in it, and it's got all of ours in it too. Like Peaches, nobody wants to see that. But
She wants some butt soap too.
Ah,
God, Brian, we had safely diverted.
I'm pretty sure that's illegal in some countries, but
not the U.S. of A. baby.
Freedom.
What were we talking about? Butt stuff?
No,
Oh, but
Oh,
so
Bucky.
Bucky.
What
Oh,
is
is
he
that-
wearing? Is he a wizard?
He's a Halloween Bucky. Yeah, he's a
Oh, yeah,
witch
he's
or
a
a
wizard.
wizard.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
he's a
pretty
bitch.
cool.
Yeah, it's this year's Halloween one. We
Oh,
finally made it to the Bucky's.
yeah, I like that.
Never been to a Bucky's.
I've never been to a Bucky's either.
We finally got one close to us. It's like 2 hours away or an hour and a half away.
Close.
Yeah,
Well, In
Close-ish.
Southwest Virginia, you ain't got much to do but drive an hour and a half to Bucky's.
We don't even have a Waffle House.
I think the closest one to me is Dallas has like 2 or 3 of them, but
Aren't
I
they
go to a Waffle House.
based in
People
Texas?
fight.
I'm surprised you don't have more.
well, I think there's more, but like the ones that are until you get to like the Dallas area, which is a couple hours from Oklahoma, it's I think the next closest one is like right outside of Austin, I believe.
Brown was sending me funny reels of Bucky's after he found out we were going.
Bucky's.
Bucky's is like you enter a trance when you go in there.
I just can't believe how big they are. Like they're so massive. They just keep going. You're like, what else do you have in here?
Yeah,
It's like a religion.
Did you eat any of Bucky's nuts?
I did not. I got the chopped brisket sandwich though. It was really good.
Yeah, their food's really they got great food there.
So you ate Bucky's meat, but not his nuts. I gotta go to bed. All right.
We were so close.
Bulk.
We were so close.
Yep.
You got the sigh and the head nod on that.
You
one.
said it. You said it. You made me do that.
Yeah. It's all your fault you brought up the brisket.
I didn't know brisket would do that.
Come on.
I wasn't a fan of their jerky. I thought it was bland.
I can't attest. I don't know. I've never had Bucky's meat in my mouth.
Oh my
I
god.
don't think there was one in North Carolina.
Anyways,
You guys, no one's ending it. It's not my. Whatever I say from this point on, it's all on you.
Get into the after dark
Yeah.
section of the show.
That's over on my channel. Things get dirty over there.
On that note,
yeah, that's funny.
but yeah, does anyone have any closing remarks or anybody in the chat? You guys have anything you want to say real quick?
My only closing remark is bookmark the 1021 auction.
Yeah.
Cross State Collectibles. It's the only thing I want to promote, want to talk about, want to remind people. Bookmark.
Yeah.
1021.
Yeah, because believe it or not, just like YouTube,
Bookmarks help.
whatnot's the same thing. Likes and bookmarks are huge
Yep.
when it comes to the algorithms and stuff like that.
Well, we got like they said earlier, we have some pretty heavy hitters that are involved in this one. So it's going to be a lot of people that a lot of you in the chat already follow. So it's going to be pretty amazing to see it come together.
So I'm just going to. All right. We have Savage, the Luau, Anthony, Big Surge, Aaron, Fresh Finds, Jake, the H Train, HT Train Collectibles, the Viking Collectibles, Jason, Jeremy Carr, Jeremy Collects, Jay Navo, Josh, Papa Goss, Josh, Professor Josh, Kayla, is it Schaefer? Is that how you say it?
Yeah, Schaefer.
Okay, Kayla Schaefer, Pops with the Hoff, Ralphie's Funhouse, Raptors Collects, Schaefer Collects, Pop and Duo, the Funko 411, and Travis Surbass. That is everybody that is involved. Oh, and myself.
Boo.
So that's a lot of people, and it's a lot of big sellers and whatnot. And I think this thing's going to be huge. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'll probably get emotional during it. Um,
We all already expected you to cry, so
Oh yeah,
me?
not you.
Not me.
and there's gonna be other people added too. Like it seems like every day, like someone else.
There's
even
been
not
somebody added every
but, like
couple
someone
days.
else
So
was, yeah. I've got people that have messaged me privately, like, let me know when it is they want to put boxes together to send, and
Yep, I have as
So
well.
we'll have to send something once we get. We're in the process of packing up our collection for our move, but
hey, Lexi.
I'm sure we'll get some stuff pulled aside.
Yeah, I'll have to put something together too. You're getting all my sodas.
I will be posting. So when donations start coming in, of course, it'll be in my videos so people can see what's been donated. I'll have my PO box on Instagram and on YouTube. If you want to send anything in donations, it don't matter how big, how small. It doesn't have to be Funko. It can be something else. People, there's other people that like to collect, die cast or, don't send no kind of clothing or anything like that, but something collectible.
Collectible, yeah.
Because
everywhere.
Jeff surely bought more stuff like we've talked about earlier than just. I mean, I think he was on somebody's stream not long ago and bought a big old box of Doorables. Now, what the crap he's gonna do with those, I don't know. But he probably sent them. Did he send them to you so he can make
Your pens?
Friends.
Yeah.
Did he send them to you?
Huh?
Did he buy a bunch and send them to you?
No.
No,
He
he was
recently- He may was going to because he recently bought a bunch of them in somebody's stream. He may was going to send them to you.
Oh, there we go. Do you have a fan on?
To me?
No.
No, Logan.
We're looking at Logan's ghost again.
Do you have a fan?
It's not on. It was.
Oh no! Oh, the ghost is real.
Look at that thing moving in the right.
The ghost is real. You called him out, and now he's here.
Look, those are moving too. That's my sister-in-law's obituary.
Look at that picture moving.
Whoa!
And the cat's moving too.
Oh my
You
god,
on
the
the other
ghost
side.
turned into a cat.
That's whoa.
I don't know. I don't.
You don't have a fan?
Sounds like it
No, I
wasn't
mean
on.
the AC was on earlier, but it just cut off probably 5 minutes ago. No.
I don't know if you've ever seen Eddie Murphy. I can't remember.
I'm
if it was
dying. I'm
Raw or-
sweating. I keep doing this.
I can't remember if it's Eddie Murphy or Raw or Delirious. He's talking about going into a house. And he's like, "This is a beautiful house, baby. This is beautiful. This is so beautiful. I love this house. So look at that. Look at that. Get out. Too bad we can't stay, baby. We gotta go."
Yeah, Lexi's like, is the fan not on? I don't think Lexi's coming home, Logan.
I'm gonna turn it on now.
Well, that ain't gonna make it.
Well, I mean, I didn't have it on because I was worried it would like mess with the light, like the shadow. But I'm sweating, so.
So is the ghost.
Well, that's my
crazy.
sister-in-law's obituary, and it was really moving.
That's crazy.
Like the fan's
The
on now.
picture stopped moving. Like now that you have the fan on, it's stopped.
That's opposite.
Not a fan.
Yeah,
It's not a fan.
I don't like it.
I did on purpose. Steve said it. That's funny. Well, Peaches kept looking over there, and I was wondering.
Well, they say animals can sense stuff like that. So
Yeah, I
That's
called
a
it.
ghost,
Lexi's
baby.
not coming home.
All right,
We were
honey,
joking
can
about
you,
ghosts earlier. Now it's not funny.
Honey, can you come? I told y'all earlier when I was after them the second time. Did y'all see that?
No. Did you see something?
Oh, the
I saw it
cat?
in the camera.
Wow. I'll have to watch it back.
Mm.
I'm
But
good.
no, earlier, the second time I got up was to go yell at the cats upstairs, and when I came back down, they were both asleep on the couch, and I was like, okay, well, it is what it is.
Nope, I'd be gone.
That's
Is
scary.
that? Oh, that's her shot. That's her shot. Maybe.
Yeah, I think I saw the cat shadow. I'm watching the stream back now. I think I
Okay.
saw it was a cat over there.
She's. Where is she?
I thought I
She's-
saw the cat shadow.
He's here.
Something was moving for
Where
sure.
is she?
Yeah, that's her. Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Woo!
All right,
Box.
crisis averted. Except for the other thing that's
The
totally.
shadow
against.
is her. We know
She's
from.
on
Okay.
your head.
Yeah, you
Yep.
should open a mystery box with your ghost.
I'm telling you. Okay. So where we do videos now every once in a while in the collection room, that's also my office. That's where we hear the noises the most. So
Then why are you doing them in there?
Lex and everyone in the comments are like, "Oh, we like the background better here," and that's what Lex likes too. And I'm like, "Okay, well, it's haunted, so."
Well, when you open that, you go in that room one time, and all those little Funkos were like Toy Stories, or what was that?
Small soldiers.
Little
Yeah.
soldiers,
Oh,
yeah,
movie
when they
rules.
running around everywhere with knives and weapons and stuff.
Our sodas were all knocked over the other day, and I was like, "Was this
That
the
was great.
cats?" And Lex was like, "They can't jump up there," and I was like, "Okay."
It was me. I snuck in.
Yeah.
Like,
hate sodas. Urgh.
well,
I
the other
Godzilla'd him.
down here, they'll do this, and this freaks Lex out all the time. So we'll have them like sitting, like facing out, like in front of the can or whatever, right, on display. They'll literally turn and like face the other direction.
Oh, I
And
actually have. I
Sometimes
have a
they'll say something.
blueberry that does that. No matter
And I
how
know-
many times I turn it straight, it
What the hell
turns.
is going on? What
I guess that makes sense. Blueberry's a ghost.
Yeah,
Y'all
and I can't
haunted,
figure
like,
out
what the-
why.
You're freaking me out, you.
What is happening? Y'all haunted. I didn't know we were dealing with this kind of paranormal pandemic.
Yeah, it's very weird. Like our sodas will literally turn, like, and
Of
it's
course.
always the same, like 4 or 5 soda. No, it's not always the same.
As soon as I turn around, this thing is looking right at me.
That's worse than a ghost.
Right?
Is that
Yeah,
Ellen DeGeneres?
Yeah, our soda's like Toy Story, and they're like, Candy's coming.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Paranormal pandemic.
I'm trying to see if any of Brian's are churning right now.
Brian,
Stop trying to make everyone else haunted.
Brian,
It's contagious. I'm spreading it all to y'all. Me.
No, keep your crap to yourself.
I don't want it.
Jesus.
Right.
I like Michael's channel name, Paranormal Pops.
Paranormal Pops.
Do it. I'm surprised that's not a thing already.
Right? That'd be cool. Yeah.
Someone's got to steal it.
So whenever we move, I'm going to make sure I tell the ghost you have to stay here. Because
Please don't attach yourself to us.
my mom's had to do that when she's moved before. Like literally always turn back around and tell the ghost, like, you're staying here.
What if your ghost
look
just
Gus
really
just
likes your
said.
collection?
Look what
And
Gus,
something in that room. Like, I don't know.
Gus said he has a soda that moves too.
Yeah, it's okay. So it might be certain. I'm trying to remember if it's. I don't think it's always the same one because it's happened to Velma that are not soda, but it's the what are they called when they're the VHS ones?
Rewind.
Thank
Yeah.
you. That one turns.
It's just reminding itself.
Toph turns a lot, and she's got a big base. So I don't know how Edna. That's the
Edna.
other one that turned. So yeah.
Maybe they
I
put
hate
little
this.
soul. I'm gonna be having some freaking nightmares tonight.
I hate this.
Brian's gonna just literally flip his light on real quick and look at his sodas. Like, are you moving?
And the first thing I see will be the glow in the dark ones, and then I'll crap myself.
Yeah. Lex went in the office and shined them on there to test them and take pictures of them. And I didn't know that. And I walked by the office the other day, and all of a sudden Moon Knight was just glowing because it was
Like,
bright
hey.
glow. And I was like, holy. It scared me actually because I was like, I wasn't expecting this white light to be shining out of the office.
Moon Knight is a nightlight.
It really is.
Yeah.
I love that soda. And then Werewolf was the other one that was glowing like that.
Y'all keep your ghosts. I ain't about this.
Nope.
Well, I'll be awake until about 2 o'clock.
No kidding.
Here,
I ain't
there we go. I got the
sleeping
juju on Jake. He's right below me. Here we go.
No!
I'll be out there changing
No,
flavors.
no,
They're
no
really
ghosts.
hard to get rid of too.
Yeah. I 100,000% believe in them. And they clearly, I mean, we talked about it in the stock.
They believe in you.
If you have a good lawyer, you can get rid of them pretty easy. You might have to pay a good penny, but
Yeah.
Imagine
Sounds like
you got a
divorce.
restraining order against your ghost.
man, I think I need to go. I'm gonna go type up a pilot episode for paranormal lawyer,
Ghost lawyer.
attorney at law.
Ooh, what if the lawyer is also a ghost?
Oh.
It's
Ghost
like
lawyer.
the Sixth Sense.
Ghost lawyer.
Spoiler alert.
I would like to
dead.
be on ghost lawyer, please.
Yeah. I
He
will
needs to
say,
have a cool name.
having like a ghost in here and then now getting these cats, every time they both just like stare off at something, I'm like, can y'all stop?
My cat was doing that earlier. I was like, you relax.
Yeah, I'm like, stop it right now. I don't care if you're just zoning off. Just stop it.
Like, hey,
Look at me.
just play
I
with
am
this
the captain.
ball or whatever. Stop.
Yeah. I'm the captain now. Stop it.
Let's talk about something else.
Ghost lawyer.
Brian, what's that top doing?
Is He-Man turning?
He's not going to. Oh, you got all those Ghostbuster pops too behind you. Sodas.
Oh. What the heck
What
is
the
that?
heck is that?
Is that what is that?
Groot.
Oh, it's Groot Ghost.
Was that
You are-
Groot just moving?
Huh?
I mean, Brian, you do have a bunch of.
There's a group booty. You want to see that?
Yeah, I've always
He's
got a
flat
full
as a
I
ball.
am kind of shocked your Ghostbuster sodas haven't moved.
No, they trap each other.
Done it
So
now. Paralegal.
they just- what?
That's sick.
Paralegal,
That's great.
ghost lawyer, paralegal.
That's so good.
Paralegal.
There you
I
go,
love
Josh.
that.
There's your name.
You better
I
start
still,
writing.
I still want him to have like another name, but it can be paralegal too.
Yeah, like his actual name. Yeah.
Yeah, because paralegal is what is that? A secretary for or an assistant for a lawyer?
Yeah, paralegal. But that is good. I'm
love
gonna
that.
get working on that pilot tonight.
Heck
I
yeah.
can probably afford. I'm trying to think who I could probably get the studio to afford for cheap. Maybe like Pauly Shore or something.
Pauly Shore, paralegal.
You could
Oh, shit.
probably get Legendary to make a movie about it because they'll make any movie.
Right.
They made
They'll
Crank,
make anything.
right?
I think so, yeah, Legendary and
They always do movies with Jason Statham, so I think you'd be fine.
I don't think Jason Statham would be a good ghost lawyer.
They have low bar standard there.
You should get
Probably
Adam
not 'cause you
Driver.
can't beat him up.
Adam Driver, ghost lawyer.
Probably Shore would be like. Probably Shore would go up to the stand and he's like, "So where were you on October the 30th?" Ain't that what he always did with his hand when he did the?
Oh yeah, yeah. Or Nicolas
Yes.
Cage. He could be the paralegal.
Nick Cage would be the best ghost lawyer ever.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be so
That would
good.
be sick.
He can be pretty psycho.
I have something to say, Your Honor.
Good
I'm
night,
in.
Jeff. Appreciate you stopping in.
I just want to be
Yeah,
an extra on
thanks, guys.
Ghost Lawyer. I just want to watch.
Right?
Okay, have you guys seen the movie? Nicolas Cage is in this movie called Bangkok Dangerous.
Yes.
I have not.
It's a pretty good movie.
It's pretty insane.
Yeah.
Everything he does is insane.
Yeah. Well, now he just says he just accepts whatever is thrown at him.
Yeah, so he would definitely do paralegal.
Actually, a good example of a movie Nick Cage is in for a ghost movie is The Knowing or whatever that one is.
He did
He also-
another one.
He also did a movie called Pay the Ghost, or
He's got another one too.
he had another movie where he was like a detective and there was a haunting in the case or whatever.
There's one where he played a trucker. Between Worlds.
Isn't he Ghost, right?
He is.
Josh, I don't know if
Ghost
you've
Rider,
seen
yeah.
that one, but I think
That
you
sounds
like
like
that
Ghost Rider. Yeah.
He's already
He
in
one.
looks-
Well, yeah. True.
He's
But yeah,
rumored
Between
to
Worlds.
be he might be the star of the next season of True Detective. They said,
That would be sick.
yeah.
I
Well,
also
he is
want
going to
Ed
be
Sheeran.
Spider Noir, so I'm really looking forward to that one.
That's going to
Which
be
one?
interesting.
Oh, Spider Noir. That my only problem is like it was supposed to be out already, and they keep like it's already filmed, but they keep like trying to do edits and stuff. So they need to stop doing that. Just put it out. If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not.
So that's animated, right?
No, it's live action. But
Oh.
he's actually wearing he's like got the costume and everything. But
Oh, that's going to be interesting.
Is it
yeah,
all
like
black and white?
the set photos look pretty cool. But I'm like, you guys
Is it
keep
a show?
delaying it.
A show or a movie?
It's a show on Amazon Prime, I think.
Oh,
Okay.
is it going to be all black and white, or is it like?
I don't know yet. I just saw some of the set photos.
I think it's going to be kind of done like Sin City.
Oh, like
Probably.
cell shaded
Look.
or whatever.
Look, she's doing it again.
Peaches. Peaches, do you see the ghost?
She's like hunched down now.
Now, if Peaches answers, we got a problem.
Like, yeah, see it.
Oh
Are
God!
you looking at the ghost?
Peaches says there is no Dana, only Zool. That one was for you, Brian.
Do what?
I thought you fell asleep.
I said Peaches is gonna say there is no Dana, only Zool.
No.
Are you a god?
No.
Still haven't seen Ghostbusters.
Die.
What?
We need to watch that one of these nights.
I've seen the first two original ones of them.
Me too, but I feel like I don't need to see anything else.
Yeah, I mean the newer ones they're fine, I guess. But
And I'm going to sit down because I've never seen it and Lex hasn't either. And I'm going to force her and myself watch Back to the Future.
Oh yeah,
You don't
you
like
got
it.
to.
Watch
At
it
least the
today.
first and the second one, probably.
You gotta watch the
I
third one.
watched it today.
The third one wasn't good though.
Yeah, but you don't want to. You don't want to see Marty go back to the old country western.
Yes.
Drive a train.
I do like Mary Steinbergen though.
I'm going to watch it for Jeff, of course, but I always told him I would, and we never got around to it. Life and always came up with something, or something always came up, I should say, but we're going to make it a point probably, hopefully, next weekend.
Nice. That's a magical moment that some of us can't have again. Watching it for the first time.
That's the
It's
thing
been so
that
long
I'm
since
glad
I've
I
seen it
did.
that it'd basically be the first time.
What's that one with that one Christmas movie?
Home Alone.
No, that Jeff was obsessed with.
Oh.
National.
Yeah, he went Home Alone.
Yeah, I thought he liked Home Alone a lot.
The one with Chevy Chase in it.
Oh, Christmas Vacation.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, he
That's the
always,
best.
He bugged me like constantly. Like, you got to watch this. It's so funny.
You
gotta
do.
watch this.
It's so good.
We actually watched it, and I told him
Yeah.
we watched it, and he was so happy we watched it. Like, and I liked it. It was funny.
Other
It
than
is
Finding
funny.
Nemo, that's my favorite Christmas movie too.
Which one?
Stop with the Finding Nemo.
Finding Nemo.
Yeah,
not a
that's my favorite
Every
Christmas movie.
time.
Hey,
It's
I watch
not-
it on Christmas morning, so there.
So it's a
Doesn't
Christmas
make it a
movie.
Christmas movie.
Christmas movie.
That's all right. Taylor says It's a Wonderful Life isn't a Christmas movie.
Isn't that
It
like
isn't. Oh, it's
exclusively a
not?
Christmas movie?
She says it's not. It ends on Christmas Day. Tell me how that's not a Christmas movie.
What about Die Hard?
That's
No.
not a Christmas movie.
Not a
Well,
Christmas.
Die Hard takes place at a Christmas party on Christmas Eve.
Christmas movie.
But its
No.
theme is not Christmas.
No, I know, but like, you
Okay,
don't
is
always have to
Hawkeye?
have-
Is
You don't
Hawkeye
always
the
have
TV
to have
show?
like a Santa Claus.
Yes.
Like, I know it's not your traditional Christmas movie.
Because
But I
it's
mean,
just, if it
I
has
think
a
if
Christmas tree,
Alan Rickman says "ho ho ho" in a movie, that's a
Christmas.
movie.
because then you got to start saying like anything with a Christmas tree is a Christmas movie, and that's just not.
Correct.
I can't say it because then Hawkeye, the TV show, would be a Christmas show.
True.
Christmas movie.
True. Christmas movie. There was actually the guy who directed Hobo with the Shotgun, Jason Eichner. he did a short movie about killer Christmas trees. It was like 15 minutes long. It was called Tree Venge. It's got some awesome special effects.
Harry Potter Christmas movie.
Harry Potter and the
One of them is a Christmas movie.
Yeah, whichever one had Christmas in it. A
What
couple
is
of them.
the
Jake's
Chamber.
like level. It's basically does it have snow? Christmas movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Harry Potter. I think it's the Chamber of Commerce or whatever.
What?
That's a whole different movie.
No, it's after that. It's
Chamber
not
of Secrets, you mean?
The Chamber of
it,
Commerce.
Peaches.
Is it the
I
fifth
think
one?
it's Harry Potter and the Stonewall Jackson.
Harry Potter and the Kidney Stone.
The kidneys. Harry Potter and the
Stones.
Harry Potter and the Order at Taco Bell.
Oh, I have a picture on my phone saved. It's a GameStop trade-in that someone drew a cover for Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix, and it's a phoenix taking an order at McDonald's. It's so funny. I saved it, and it's just
That's my
hilarious.
kind of humor.
Oh,
Yeah, that's funny.
It's good.
My favorite Harry Potter movie though is the Harry Potter and the Chalice of Hennessy. That's my favorite.
Chalice of Fantasy.
Yeah,
Okay,
I like
definitely.
Harry P.
Yep.
Definitely have not heard any of these before.
that one. Christmas movies, all of them.
Logan's
No.
writing them
These are
down.
probably all on Cinemax.
Oh my god.
Skinamax.
More like Skinamax for if Jake's watching it.
All of
Yeah.
our
It's funny.
Well,
As much as I would, as much as I love Ghostbusters, sometimes every once in a while Jeff would randomly text me, and all he would say is, "Back to the Future is better." And he wouldn't text me anything else the rest of the day. He would just text that, "Back to the Future is better."
Back to the Future is
I knew
better.
exactly what he was talking about.
That's funny. That's just fun prodding. That's just like, hey.
I mean, I just looked it up. I thought they did. They came out around the same time, didn't they?
What?
Yeah.
Back to the Future and
Ghostbusters. 1
Yeah,
year apart.
80s movies were the best.
Really?
Yeah,
84 and 85.
yeah, Back to the Future was 85.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wouldn't.
I wasn't even a
wouldn't
glimmer in
say
my father's
all
eye.
80s movies.
Where's
I wouldn't
balls?
say all 80s movies are the best.
I didn't say all.
80s movies.
There's some
One of my favorites all time, just because it's so much fun, is Rocky 4.
Isn't
Rocky 4.
Yeah,
The
it's
movie
got
came
it's
out
got
then.
one of the best montage with music. It's got like the synth whatever songs in it, and then it's got Ivan Drago, freaking Dolph Lundgren. So
That was until 4.
yeah,
I've
that
only
wasn't
seen the
so-
first one.
So 1 and 2 go back to back because they're like a continuation, and then 3 was Hulk Hogan in the beginning, and then Mr. T the rest of the movie. He played Clubber Lang.
Mhm.
And then Rocky 4. And then, to this day, I've never actually seen Rocky 5, but that's where he had his son was the boxer.
That's too many Rockies, I think.
Yeah. And then Goonies came out in 85, so they're all right there, 84
that's
and
a good
85.
one. Goonies was great, too.
Aren't they,
Well, and then
aren't they making a Rocky prequel?
Well, Creed basically
No, I'm
covers-
sorry. They're making a Rambo prequel.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the
yeah.
Creed movies basically cover some of Rocky because I mean he's in all of them too. But he fights Ivan Drago's son in
Yeah.
the second one, or is it the first one?
The second Creed.
Can you? Leave
Yeah, the
me
first Creed, he
alone?
just fights the whoever it is. And then
Did he ever fight any of them during Christmas?
They're not Christmas movies.
It's probably coming, though.
There was a tree in the middle of
Creed
the
3, Christmas Tale.
Creed.
They fight
Creed
in
four.
Russia, so there's snow.
Christmas movie.
I didn't see Creed 3, but Michael B.
Was there a
Jordan
Creed 3? I was joking.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
Michael B. Jordan actually directed Creed 3.
it's
definitely a Christmas
way
movie. He loves
different.
Christmas.
it's you could tell he directed it.
Yeah.
Is that good or bad?
It's just got
slurs.
weird video montage effects.
Hmm.
I don't know, not my taste, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna watch Back to the Future. Heck, I might even watch the first one tonight while I'm going to bed waiting on Lex.
That's exciting. I might watch Back to the Future tonight also.
I'm gonna watch the inside of my eyelids.
I got to work tomorrow, so.
Oh my God! Why? No, it's a holiday.
We get holiday pay.
Oh well, all right.
Oh, that's good, but still.
Double
I get paid for the holiday, but I'm not going to show up.
I'm off tomorrow.
Nice.
Double time and a half, and most people assume we're closed, so I won't do anything. I'll probably watch movies all day tomorrow.
There you go.
That sounds good.
I'm off tomorrow. I'm off Tuesday.
Yeah.
Off Wednesday.
All for the foreseeable future.
Just waiting on the background check to come through.
Oh, you're gonna fail that,
No.
Wait till they find out you're friends with Jake.
right? You're toast.
Or wait till they hear what you said at Hobby Lobby.
Wait till they hear you're a Tennessee fan.
Oh no.
I might get a raise the first day.
But then again, if they know you're a Bengals fan, they'll know you're loyal. So, because anybody can stay fan of that team and franchise. I mean,
This
You're
is
patient.
True. This is true.
But maybe that'll help you though.
I've been a fan since 1979.
Old.
I wasn't even thought of.
Me either. Wasn't even a glimmer in my father's balls. I mean his eyes.
There's the
Slip of
we
the
were this
tongue.
close to making
Slip of the tongue. My bad.
this close.
My father's balls.
This close to making.
Eyes. His eyes.
That's gonna be a T-shirt.
You're falling asleep sitting here. Why don't you just go lay down?
Still working on the first T-shirt though.
Shut up, Anthony.
Yep, I want
That's a
it.
good
I
one.
got big plans for it. I want it to be. I'm not gonna spoil it.
Oh, speaking of which,
Good
Oh.
night, Anthony. We're going to get out of here too. People are
Yeah.
Are we?
Before I wrap it up.
it's midnight.
Yeah,
so
it's midnight.
Good night,
I'm
Anthony.
not gonna lie. My goal was to stretch it out a little longer because I wanted Brian to stay up till midnight 2 nights in a row.
Yeah.
It's
Old man staying up.
11:59. So yeah, we made it.
There ain't no way,
Get on.
Come true.
especially since that He-Man turned around.
I know, twice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I keep looking. I can't tell.
It's too grainy.
Of course, we're talking about it, and then I look over here, and that's staring at me.
Nope.
I gotta pay you for that.
Ooh.
I gotta pay you for that. I'll pay you Tuesday.
You ain't
Hey,
paying me
bud.
for that. You ain't paying me for nothing.
Why not?
Because he's gonna throw it away so you can sleep.
Yeah, that's gonna come haunt my nightmares.
I got a crusher. I'm gonna put it in the crusher.
No.
No, not art.
I need art. I need art holding a decapitated head full of candy. Normal
Thank you,
sentence.
Michael, for staying in here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you to everybody.
Appreciate
who,
everybody, yeah.
came out
Yeah,
tonight.
definitely.
Yeah, we're talking about all this crazy stuff here going on at Logan's house, and I'm looking around and I got like this Art the Clown looking at me, and all these like Carnage and Venom pops over here, and then I'm
Yeah, if
looking
those come
over
alive,
there.
you're in trouble.
I'm looking over there, and there's Freddy Krueger, and
Oh well, he's coming for your dreams, so you're
Yeah.
good till you fall asleep.
Yeah.
So don't fall asleep.
but I do have my Kaiju
Nice
number
seeing.
8 pops. Maybe they'll protect me.
I still don't know what that is.
My kaiju pops will protect me.
It counts.
I guess I should watch it. I still don't.
Good night, Susan.
Night, Susan.
Yeah. Funko 411, that's my guy. Yes.
Yeah.
See, I talked about completely normal things to everybody else.
Peaches.
I think it was good.
Yeah, it was, and I held back.
Nope.
I held back. But yeah, if you're in here, just go bookmark that and come show up. You don't even have to buy anything. Just come and hang out.
Yeah.
You can say what you want to about Jeff there, and um, I might even have it done to where multiple people can just come in and just talk. Um, talk about Jeff while we're doing the stream and stuff. I'm sure Jay Navo and all them will want to come on and say something, and um, Michael can talk with his hands. He needs to learn sign language so he can do that while he's doing unboxings. Michael, I told him we'll show your hands only. Me and you were going to take a picture together, but it'll be my face and then your hands. And I said, you can if I ever have to go to the bathroom or something like that, you can run the stream, and of course
Don't take the picture in the bathroom.
Huh?
What?
What?
Don't take that picture in the bathroom, please.
No, I'm saying if I have to go to the bathroom, he can run the stream.
He'll run the stream, all right.
Wait, which stream?
Oh my god!
But
You guys,
Brian.
when Michael is there, you should do one of those videos. Where like one person's hands are moving everything and the other person is talking. Michael's hand should do an unboxing for a mystery box, but he can't see what it is. So you have, I don't know what I'm talking about. Those videos, it's like
somebody else's arm, like his arms come out from here, and your arms are hidden. So then he moves while you talk.
Yeah, so he can't see what you're doing. Like he can't see what you're
seeing. You can look it up on Whose Line Is It Anyways?
They do that a lot.
Yeah,
I think it'd be funny because Mike, he uses his hands, and you don't. Well, I mean you do, but
never used his hands in his life.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny. It'd be a nice little collab.
Or like have him film like an unboxing there, and you do a voiceover over it or something.
Michael said he's doing his lawyer's doing drawing up a confidential agreement.
Yeah.
You're gonna see him. That's crazy. What a legend.
Install home security before he shows up, so he has blackmail.
I mean, if somebody's got something going on before then, me and him could possibly buy a mystery box and do a box battle or something. That'd be cool.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's past Brian's bedtime, so
Past my bedtime.
It's 12:05, which is my birthday.
It's 12:05 for all of us except Josh.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 11:05 here, Suckafish.
Josh is in the past,
but I'm still tired, so.
Coward.
Yeah.
But we appreciate y'all coming out tonight. This was fun. It was entertaining for towards the end. Stuff I want to forget, like butt.
You kept me up too late.
Not the butt stuff.
Yeah.
Ghosts, butt stuff.
Good night, Mike.
Covering all the bases.
Yeah. Good night, Mike.
Good night,
Hope to see y'all
Mike.
there. Just follow everybody on YouTube in here also, and it's gonna be tough, but we can manage it, and not just the shipping and packing and everything, but just the whole emotional side of it coming up. So.
Yep.
But most of all, just spread love to as many people as you can, because that's what Jeff did. So.
Yep. Y'all know me. I don't hold back when I say stuff like that. So I love everybody here, and I love people in the community, and if you're a believer or not, some people think certain things and some people don't. But as a believer, I believe that God puts people on the earth for certain reasons. And I really believe that God put Jeff on this earth to help people. And, he gives us struggles that we have to overcome. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't, but that doesn't take away from the person that we are. And I think that Jeff, maybe not towards himself, but towards others, he was that person. So I think he fulfilled his, anyway.
Used his talents well.
Yeah. So, appreciate y'all coming and hanging out. I love all of you. I think the world of all of you. And I'm grateful for all of you. So, Logan, I have my computer plugged in so it's not going to cut off. Like I did one other time. But anyway, I'm going to bed after I check on the cats. And so, y'all have a good night. God bless.
Yeah, everybody have a safe Labor Day tomorrow too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Have some great cookouts.
Or
Is
you
that
can go to
cookout
work.
holiday? I don't even know.
Yeah, or if you have to go to work, sorry.
Yeah, that sucks. I'm gonna be sleeping in. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, I am too. But I can't sleep in long because my kids want to go to the mall, so I got to take them to the mall tomorrow.
Yeah.
Anyway, y'all have a good night.
Yeah, you
And,
too. Good night, Michael.
Bye, everyone.
Good night.
Night,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
See y'all next time. All right.